Hello. Hi, everyone. Can you see or hear me? Both would be great. Hi. Not people saying I'm late. I apologize. Hi. Okay, so I want to kind of just say why I'm on here. Okay, so first of all, if you hear like little background noises, like little just background noises like it is because it's my dog's puppies. I don't want to piss her off. She like stays in the living room with her pups or whatever. That's what that noise is. It's not me breathing heavy or whatever. I wanted to come on this live stream because we're going to be talking about Tati Westbrook and everything going on with her. I have the TV here because we're going to be watching stuff on it. Yes, that is my video playing on loop. And so and don't worry, I'll show you the pups in the future, but I don't want to piss them off right now because it's 3 a.m. So today the past few hours I've been just like reading over contracts and stuff, and it's kind of just boring bullshit, right? It's like, but stuff I have to do. And I wanted to come on a live stream, and I was just like, oh, I wish I could just come on and talk to the besties right now. So that is what I'm doing. And what we're gonna do is we haven't done a Tati Westbrook video or live stream in a long time. And oh, I forgot to tweet this out actually. Sorry, apologies. Okay, wait. I'm live. Okay. So it's birthday. Happy birthday, Drew. Okay, wait. Please subscribe. Okay, so it won't let me pin it. Okay. So what we're gonna be doing is Tati's in a lot of stuff right now that we haven't talked about in a long time. Or ever. She's getting sued, being sued, and in the middle of this, like Trishageddon, Dramageddon, Karmageddon, right? Yay, the people that are saying that this is their first live stream, welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to think the best. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing first of all is, does anyone want to rewatch Bye Sister? Because I want to like I have to stay up tonight because I'm going to see the sunrise in the morning with one of my friends. And I'm very excited. So I have to stay up until like 6:30 until we meet outside. Do we want to? Yes. Oh my God. Okay. We're going to go through the full thing. I want this to honestly be like, you're over at my house and we're having a sleepover because look, I have tracks of bottoms on and we're just going to have things. Sunrise pics. I'm going to do them just for you. So I have a green tea as well here. So what we're going to do, I'm going by this like strategically. We're going to watch Bye Sister, talk about it, watch Taking Accountability, talk about it, and then talk about her being sued and suing Without a Crystal Ball, the drama channel. How does that sound? How's that sound, besties? Good? Let me put this up on the screen behind me here. So let me pull up Bye Sister. I'm gonna have to do like and you like forget about this stuff whenever not you organizing. You forget about it when you haven't watched it in so long. Also, someone's re-uploaded it and they've put ads on it. Like, you know what I mean? It's a bit scummy. Someone said she's the ultimate Karen in the description. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this down real quick. Okay, wait. My bridal makeup. You'll hear the pups. I am wearing right now. I just wanted to congratulate you on almost 1 million on Instagram. So, I want to say huge can you hear it? To James Charles. If you have not checked his channel out on YouTube and you want to be inspired, can y'all hear? Teenager, and he's like a genius with makeup. James Charles is the face of their. Yeah, I know. That puppy noise is all I fucking hear. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get this to like appear less. Does anyone know how to make like a TV appear? You can hear I will turn up. Anyone know how you can like make the TV be like less bright? Does that make sense? Like I can see it now. You know what I mean? Girl, is she okay? Oh, all right, okay. She was on the complete other side of the bed along with the mum. Settings, brightness. Okay, thank you so much. Settings. Oh, bright. Y'all are clever. Y'all are clever. Oh wait, shit. I didn't setting. Okay. Let me turn this. Oh, is that the minimum?
You first look at the new palette.
You know what? It's the best we're getting.
Oh my gosh! Thank you. Like it? It looks so worse. Do you like it? I love it. Sorry, James. I'm on tour.
Not someone doing a compilation.
You guys can still use code James for 10% off this one. I'm the friends encouraging you guys to use code James for 10% off of savings. You can use.
Didn't age well, didn't it not?
You know, James's code. I'm wearing my sister's apparel.
Tati's gorgeous.
In the grand scheme of it all,
not Gabriel Zamora.
Check in with yourself and really think
the puppy needs to do what's right.
really like a thing, because
this is another life, someone said.
Sitting on the internet,
contrast. Interesting. Contrast is a good one. Pups are so dramatic. Is she good? It's only. Come here. Oh. Do you hear the growling too? I'm on like babysitter duty tonight. Contrast. Edit. Y'all, this is the best we're gonna get. You know what? We've never expected quality.
But I'm not one to tell you how to feel, but you know.
Y'all want to see the puppies? Everyone keeps asking. Okay, I'll show the puppies. I'm tired. I'll show you the pups tonight. Hold on. Okay. Hello. You good? You hear that? Look. Little Cocker Spaniels. Hello. This is the one that's making all the noise. See how she stops immediately? Someone said we're here for authenticity. I'm putting her back in, don't worry. And then, hold on. Oh. Oh. And then, look. Oh, sorry. Did I scare you? Very cute. So, very sweet. Good girl. Oh. So they're at like a stage right now where like I'm just like watching over them like constantly. Hi. Okay. So here we go.
Like violent. So if you're gonna go on the internet and cry and heavily imply that there's a horrible human being and everybody
not Gabriel Zamora.
What it is, girls, sit on the internet.
What do we think about Gabriel Zamora?
Hey you guys, welcome to today's video. Obviously from the title, you know that this is.
She looked so good in this video.
And
like so good.
Absolutely not a video I ever thought in a million years that I would be making.
She did, and she monetized it.
I feel after a lot of thought that it's necessary for me to have a chat with you guys. I feel when you put aspects of your life out online that at some point you are going to have to address them if you make a radical shift.
Like how gorgeous does she look?
You guys saw
Peter.
Story.
Hi.
There have been countless videos made about it. For me, what happened when
I love how she's like countless videos were made, but also didn't she like message drama channels like Shane said? You message drama channels. How many puppies are there? Like 4 or 5?
Charles. I was completely blindsided.
Also,
and my emotions.
The Jeffree Star Cosmetics.
I never jumped straight to social, but I was just like so gutted. And
why was there Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the background?
2-minute little Insta story. It was therapeutic for me. I don't regret it. What I said in that
people meme that moment so much. It was therapeutic for me, and I did it. Also, oh guys, you know in this video, there's the sucking cock and balls. Who remembers? Do y'all remember whenever she's like, and you did it at my birthday dinner, sucking cock and balls? That's one of my favorite quotes.
Basically was that I feel really lost in this community, and that's so true. And
I love that she has the blur effect on her face every video. I would do that if I was a beauty guru. I appreciate it.
But it was just a
time and place. Yes.
And feeling disrespected. And, you know, James Charles, he had 9 days after Coachella to...
Why was she putting James on, like, a time schedule that he had to respond to her?
And chatted with me because he knew that this would hurt me.
Sucking cock and balls, and you did it at my birthday.
Conversations that were at length about other influencers doing the same deal and him not...
I love how all the influencers just disclose each other's deals. You know what I mean? Like, this is stuff you're supposed to keep private, confidential.
I will support you. Yes, mom. Like, you got my
yes, mom.
So I always felt really comfortable with that. And
you were comfortable with being friends with a minor.
To not even get a phone call, to not even get
sucking cock and balls.
Prior, But right after that sponsored post went up to have
Oh my
text,
god,
like,
she's such a
"Hey,
fucking
Mom, love you, I'm
Karen,
stressed.
right?
Just so you know, XYZ, I just did this post, but it's no big." And that's pretty typical of James Charles's behavior. From
She
the
was
time
so
that I met
rude.
him
Thank
when
you,
he
Chang.
was 17, before he
Like
really
sucking
had taken
cock and
off on
balls.
YouTube at
Can't get that
all.
out of my head.
I know that he has a way.
I would feel very
just
weird
getting
being
what he
called
wants.
mom, yes.
And I've always blamed it on his age. I've been like, oh, he'll grow up. Like, it's fine. He'll grow up. Like, there's something about him that I just adore and love, and he'll grow
Yet
up
she
with
made
this
the
and
video
he'll
that
mature,
ruined his
and I wanna
career
be
and nearly
somebody
his
that can
life.
give him solid advice, and there's
Can we-
something in
the
my
mug.
heart that is pulled to him, and I love him, and I am there for this kid. Through and through.
She's there for this kid,
And I
except
really
for
have been,
causing
and
the
there's so
downfall of
much
his
that you
career.
guys don't know.
Rebuke
And
Tati.
I'm gonna share a lot of it with you
Just
because
joined.
I feel
Hi, Nerdy
that
Nicole. Thank you so much. We're going through the Tati timeline. We are doing Bye Sister, taking accountability. We're having basically a sleepover, a bestie sleepover. I'm staying up all night. And if you want to watch this the entire way, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Oh my god, Chris Avery. Hi. The thing with Tati is like I've been doing these like joke tweets, and I've been like me performing it like Tati winning. Hold on, let me show you this. Yes, please subscribe if you I would love to do a collab with Peter. I would love to do a collab with Peter. I've reached out to Peter about that. Peter won't respond. Peter, I'm sorry to drag you. Hold on. Okay, so I've been doing these tweets. They're really dumb, but I think they're funny. I did some last night. I said, me singing the national anthem at the inauguration of Tati Westbrook after she wins the lawsuit against Without a Crystal Ball. And it's just Jennifer Lopez performing. I don't want to get copyright strike. Even when watching a video. And then I did this one, and it's Hannah Montana dancing to Lean On. And it says, me performing the halftime show at the courthouse during the Tati Westbrook case. And it's just Hannah Montana performing. 3 days for you to respond to me. Wait, have you responded to me? 3 days for you to respond. Peter, I'm too tired. Then I did another one, and it was like, in Tati's defense, and now welcome to the stand and to testify in Tati Westbrook's defense, Adam McIntyre. And it's this video of Nicki Minaj getting up. I don't know. I found that one was stupid too. And then I tweeted this one, and it says Tati to Without a Crystal Ball, who's the drama channel she's suing. And I said,
keep my fucking name out your mouth. That's the last time I'm gonna tell you. It's fine, and don't talk. Keep my
sorry, off topic. So we're gonna get to that mess too.
Point that I have to, because
when does she say sucking cock and balls? When did she say that?
By calling me out by name in a video.
Talk about Free Britney. I was one of the first channels to talk about Free Britney.
I don't know,
like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Had any beef, but we are not friends. Majority of the time that I've spent with Gabriel.
Oh my god, about making a fan art, Stephanie. I would love that.
Which was
I would love that so
not
much.
Too long ago. Before that, I'd maybe give him a hug. Hi, how are you? At like a couple of events maybe throughout the years, but we are.
She did look beautiful in this video.
I don't have his phone number. We don't chat, DM, talk, none of that. There's no relationship. So he does not know me.
Hold on, look, it's me and Bestie.
I really have to feel from what I've witnessed in the past of how stuff kind of goes down as far as like really ripping into a situation. And
look, it's almost like we filmed the video together.
This is typical behavior if you go and hang out with a group of influencers. Yes, it's about makeup. Yes, sometimes business. Yes, sometimes jokes.
Sucking cock and balls.
All the time, it's whatever's brewing or happening or someone going through something. And just like everybody kind of giving their little bit of it to the point that the whole story.
Being an influencer sounds awful.
I just help it feel that that's what happened because everybody was hanging out behind closed doors.
When did she start saying like jokes?
Very, very upset. And obviously venting to his friends, which in turn, for whatever reason, made Gabriel Zamora feel empowered enough.
Is this the no? This isn't the room she filmed taking accountability in. No, that was Shane. What was the other one called? I don't fucking know. I appreciate you making content. Thank you so much, Carrot Cake. I love the name. That's very kind of you, Carrot Cake. Thank you, Bestie.
And yeah, at some point you have to feel it.
She doesn't. Hey, Bestie. Hey. She's gorgeous.
And move ahead because life
Adam on his way to defend Tati in court.
No matter where in the world you are, no matter what your circumstances, you are always going to experience heartbreak, and that's part of being human. For me, I always like to say that just because the person.
When does she start pulling out the jokes? Breaking silence, yes.
Pain. Feel it, let it go the way you do, process things the way you do.
I love how she's talking about like releasing her pain, but she caused the pain of James.
How to feel. So that was so.
I count with the
not
Jeffree Star
right
because,
on
like,
so many levels.
do you see this? That is like not only just Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but that's like, you know what they sell in shops when they have it on display? That.
But even that, like I was in North Carolina with my sisters, I saw that snap, everybody's, tweeting me, and I'm like, I still gotta let this go. Like I just gotta let this go.
When does she say
This
sucking
video,
cock and
I'm like, okay,
balls?
we're getting a little bit rough and wild right now, and I feel like behind the scenes, my name is being dragged, and my reputation and my character
It's
I
being
just
dragged,
feel
so let me
like
drag
it
someone
would
else's.
have been better handled privately. But we're public, and just like Gabriel said in his video, like,
Me
I
when I'm
started this
public.
public, bad on me. I am an influencer, creator, whatever we want to call it.
What do we want to call it? What do we want to call it, besties? What do we want to call her?
Live my life online. So what you guys saw in that IG story,
IGGY, put my name and I don't know the rest of the words. Who knows that song by Iggy Azalea? Fancy by Iggy Azalea, period.
Access to this piece of technology that allows you to express.
Oh, she's such a like old woman. I don't mean that like about her age. I just mean the way she's talking about social media. She's like, we have a little piece of like fucking device that we like post on. Girl, it's called an iPhone. Oh, like, Tati, I defend you in a lot of things, but Jesus, she's like sounding like my nana in this video. A piece of metal technology. Girl, it's called a phone. Fucking hell. Something that you make your money on. Like, surely you're the one. Yeah, boomer. And I'm pretty sure she's like only like 30. No, I think she's 40. I think she's 40. I don't know.
Quickly, I'm a really, really big believer in hitting the pause button, thinking things.
Hitting the pause button?
Moment.
Period. End of stream.
I didn't. So here we are. And
her eye makeup looks good here.
I'm going to talk about it all. Obviously, so many of you guys understand that this is more than just a sponsored post. It has layers. There's so much
What
going
layers?
on with James Charles right now that I
can't believe she made this video.
That I do not agree with. Fame, power, and a fat bank account will
and a fat ass.
Almost anyone. And if you don't have people that will
isn't it so ironic that she like made this video and she was like, fame and a fat bank account will change anyone, yet she monetized this video and this video got like 40 million views. How much money does that mean she made? 40 million. 1, 3, 14. I'm so bad at math. She made a lot of money with this video. Oh my god, there's only 600 likes. Yeah, someone pointed that out. Y'all are rude. I invited you into my own home for a sleepover and you're not even liking the video? That's quite rude. And I can see that 300 of y'all aren't subscribed. That's quite rude. Actually, that was a lie. I don't know who isn't I don't know who isn't subscribed, but I would appreciate if you're subscribed. Glow. Oh my god, Glow. I fuck with you, bestie. You're my bestie. Wait, are we okay, we're 300 away from 149. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Let's get back to dragging. Could you imagine I get brought up in the lawsuit and they like just show this live stream and they're like any comments and it's me being like, she's such a boomer. I would love that. I would honestly, she made 200. Honestly, the like lawsuit that's going on with Tati and Without a Crystal Ball, tomorrow night, can we do TanaCon? That's a shout. Like all of my friends on YouTube are like involved in the Tati Westbrook Without a Crystal Ball lawsuit. Like they've been brought up in some way and I haven't. Does that mean like they're all going to get invited to the courtroom and I won't? Oh, that's so annoying. I hope I get to perform the national anthem. Right? I would serve. I would like have a nice, like I would show up to the courtroom. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for watching. I would show up to the courtroom Without a Crystal Ball here. Tati Westbrook over here. All the besties, as in like the YouTubers, like Kat and Spell Sesh and all the ones who've been brought up in the lawsuit. And like, it'll be like, all rise for the national anthem. And you know in like a concert when you like rise from the ground? Thank you so much, Hannah. Sending you good vibes. You know like when you rise from the ground? Like I'll perform the national anthem, but it'll be like, all welcome, Adam McIntyre. And he'll be like, Jose, and then like pop into it. I think I would serve. So I would do a little bit of Oh Say Can You See, whatever the fuck that's called, national anthem. And then I would break into National Anthem by Lana Del Rey. That song. Then I think I would make it a bit more upbeat. I think I would do a little bit of roll up to the party, right? With like some like flashing images behind me to make it a bit more disco-y. Then I think finally I would do probably like a disco classic or something, just to like get everyone moving about and all. You know what I mean? Just to like lighten the mood.
The wrong things, you will change. And I tried to be that person for you, James.
Peter and I would do a collab, yes.
I don't think there's any getting through to you, and
I don't think there's any getting through to you, so I'm gonna expose you on the platform that you get your ink.
associated with you.
She was so mean. I don't want to be your friend. Girl, I don't think he wants to be your friend. You're like his mother.
So I want to share with you guys really quickly why I'm being so public about this, because I know the first.
Because it's gonna make me a lot of money.
Why didn't you pick up the phone? Why didn't you message me back? Like, you guys should handle this privately. And I absolutely agree. The moment that everything kicked off, he started panicking. He was texting me.
Her nose contour looks so good here. You can't see.
And I don't deal well with someone telling me that I need to accept an apology on their terms to fix their problems. So
interesting. I'm gonna tweet her that exact thing since she doesn't like it. What is it again? Okay. I'm gonna at Tati. No, not at Tati Westbrook. What did she not like?
Demanding. And I don't deal well with someone telling me that I need to accept an apology.
You need to accept apology on my terms to fix my problems.
So when you cannot even say, I'm so sorry.
I've now tweeted her at Tati Westbrook. You need to accept apology on my terms to fix my problems. I hope she likes it. Maybe that'll be the tweet that involves me in the lawsuit. No one's gonna understand what that tweet means.
I knew this was gonna hurt.
I really want to bring Allegedly Bear back. I'm like, I keep being like, Allegedly Bear's dead. Girl, I can't find him. I don't know where the fuck he is.
I hate seeing you cry.
I hate seeing you cry. Now I'm gonna make you cry.
I'm feeling this upset. Like, I didn't think that you'd be this upset when you can't have any emotion for the other person.
She says with like a stone cold face.
And all you're caring about is your image, and that people are.
I'm not saying I want to be sued by Tati because I love Tati. Like, actually, she's like, I wouldn't say she's enjoyable to watch, but she's pretty. And I have nothing against her, other than the fact she tried to ruin a fucking 19-year-old's life. However, all of my friends are brought up in the lawsuit. Like, but here's the thing, Tati isn't bringing them up. Without a Crystal Ball is bringing them up. So maybe I should become her bestie. Maybe I should message Tati about like sucking cock and balls or something. Right? I hear she doesn't like that. I have a fucking hair right here. Let me just pull it out. Ow. Oh. I pulled out a whole chunk, not this. Okay, period.
People are commenting.
I think Tati's quite smart. She's a good lawyer. She's really pretty. Her videos are really good quality too.
I knew that I needed to talk
not to promote her.
And I was planning on hopping in my car and, sitting down with him. But
why didn't
I changed my mind very, very quickly when I found out that he had been giving his side to drama channels. He had been in
drama channels are the root of evil. Period, sister.
This was all about damage control and had little to do.
Didn't she reach out to drama channels? Or no? Shane told us that.
If that's the playing field that we're on,
I think.
have to go there. Just know my receipts are like stacked thick. To be.
I know I did not watch her go. I hate her, proceeds to compliment her on everything, but not to promote her. I'm sorry, I think she's pretty.
In full disclosure,
pretty boring.
I have spoken with 2 drama channels that reached out.
Why didn't she reach out to me?
One is Here for the Tea, the other is T-Spill.
Why does every drama channel have the exact same name? She just said 2 drama channel names that are very similar.
Disclosure, I have spoken with 2 drama channels
right.
that reached out. And one of them is Here for the Tea. The other is T-Spill.
Guys, come on. No hate.
They're both making videos. I needed to share a little bit of where I was coming from. And
No,
even
she
those
didn't.
messages, like the first thing that I say is like, I'm crushed because this person was family to me.
Me when I'm
This person
crushed.
is someone that I absolutely loved, cared for, and would have spent.
It's so weird how
all the
she's
time
like
to go protect
talking
me.
in the
But
past
he's
tense. She's
just
like, I
too
would
far
have
gone
cared
at this
about you.
point, and the behavior that
Jeffrey didn't get robbed. He lied.
I don't think I can even talk about.
Or he didn't even
The
lie. It
demands that
was
I'm getting and the things that
it was a
I'm
made-up
getting
rumor.
are so gross that I don't think that I can protect that, and I don't think I can help that. And
her talking about drama channels just confirms, you know, what Shane said. You were talking to drama channels because you messaged drama channels. Yes, Wes.
I have to let this go, you know, like I have to let this go. So
She has to let this
here's
go.
the full
I'm gonna make a video.
disclosure. You know, I don't have a camp of people that I'm like, okay, let's like work on this angle and like how can we do this and how can we do that? This is not strategy to me. This is me having someone that I mentored, someone that I cared for, really not care for me and exhibit that. There was speculation when Shane Dawson came over to hang out with me.
Oh geez, I shouldn't be laughing, but oh god. Oh god. Let's go back to that. It was really funny. It was so funny how she included like a Snapchat video.
For really not care for
Right?
me and exhibit that. There was speculation when Shane Dawson came over to hang.
How is she gonna put this like in like a serious moment? You know what I mean? Look at us, besties. So quirky. Not this. Aged horribly. Everything in this video aged horribly. Wait, so this was the time that she was like getting, or Shane was allegedly telling her shit about James. Not this.
Out with me, who I adore. I don't know terribly well. We've been talking for a couple of months. The day that he came over, where we were just.
So everyone was like calling out her hypocrisy here because they were like, here she was like, you know, like, I don't know him. We were being very nice to each other. And then in her her breaking her silence, she was like, he shit talked the entire time. Now, again, I'm on Tati's side in the argument.
Playing with makeup, like that had been planned for a very long time. We had been talking.
They were just playing with makeup, guys.
Before all of this kicked up. And I just, like, I can't help but think that James Charles felt like that was somehow like some sneaky thing that happened because his ego.
Wait, hold on. Because right here she says like, we met up, me and Shane Dawson, and James Charles thought it was about him and we were talking about him, but that's just his big ego. But then she came forward in the Break My Silence video and was like, we talked about James the entire time. Shane organized it to talk about James. Hi, Chi-Chi. Hello. Like, wait, I'm so confused on the narrative that she's like giving us. Like, what's she like giving us here? She said that James's ego is so big that he thought it was about him, but it wasn't. This is so weird. Please make sure you subscribe, besties. Yeah, Lena, pick a narrative, girl.
Was so big that he will think that everything is about him. So,
but she said it was.
Had nothing to do with me sneaking around and like really manipulating the situation at all.
This makes no sense. Motherfucker said no sides are winning. This makes no sense. She's like, it has nothing to do with him. Please like the video, y'all. Please subscribe. We're getting close to 149. We're gonna hit 150k besties before the end of the month period. I know it.
Just to get that straight, I think it's important for you guys to
so
know
weird, right?
Of the history that I have with James Charles.
Girl, I thought you already gave it to us. Oh my god, we're like 15 minutes in.
Contacted me through my DMs. You know,
he slid in.
He was first starting out. He was 17. He was wide-eyed and ready to make
white-eyed or white-eyed?
Social media, and you know, he kind of had his YouTube channel going, but not really. And
so shady.
The first response I gave him was like, "Keep up the good work" or something like that. And then he came back, and he just has a way of saying the most gorgeous things.
Her eyelashes look so good here.
So he always told me that I was the reason that he wanted to get into makeup, and I was the reason.
He was probably telling the truth. She's so weird for twisting this.
And that My channel
Wide-eyed.
was
I thought she said white-eyed, and I was like,
loved watching me.
Bright Eyes. Who knows Total
Nice.
Eclipse of the Heart? Turn around, bright eyes. Who knows?
To hear, to be honest, I was like, wow, like this kid, like really.
Wow,
like,
sucking
really,
cock and
like,
balls.
Inspiration, like this. Cool. Like, how can I help you?
Cool,
There's a
sucking
huge
cock and
gap between
balls.
Me and James Charles, and it's so funny because back in the beginning, my husband was like, you know, you're not best friends with him. Like, he's a kid.
Besties.
I'm like, yeah, I know.
Besties check.
He's really like looking for some help, some guidance. I made the choice that I was going to help him. Like,
Period.
a lot of people online were crapping all over him.
Period.
Back in the day.
She's like, people were crapping on him on the internet, so I'm gonna do it tonight.
You know, I've never screwed him over. I've never publicly humiliated him. I've never done any of that. And a lot of people who are buddy with him right now have not.
Did she just stop complimenting her? Sorry, her eyelashes look really good though. Spoiler, sponsored by Halo Beauty. It's just me complimenting her. She was like, I've never publicly humiliated him. I've never damaged his career. You lying to us. You lying to us, queen. You lying to us. Oh, she's such a bullshitter. Turn around, bright eyes. Turn around. Aged like milk. Not the Reddit thread.
Always had his best.
She wanted to promote her gummy bears.
Succeed. They saw this new kid coming up, and they're like, "No, this is not going to happen." And
So she was like,
constantly
"Wait,
you're
I'll
talented. You've got this.
I'll do
Keep
it.
Going. What do you need?"
What do these messages say? Wait, she's literally like, James was messaging me, but the blue is her. These messages prove that she messaged him more than he messaged her. She's like, he was so obsessed. He wanted to be my bestie. And then the messages are like her being like, let's be besties. Girl, not my dog snoring.
Can I help you? I had a lot of influence at the time. You know, my channel's much bigger. Come on my channel. Do my makeup. You know, we started talking pre-cover girl, so we're talking before everything exploded. And I had his back then.
She's like, not nine.
He didn't have money for the flight or hotel, so I paid for that happily.
I love how she's like, he didn't have money to pay for the flight to come to my wedding to do my makeup, but the angel I am, I paid for it. Girl, he was doing your makeup at your wedding. Like, can we get some milk emojis in the chat? Yeah, it aged like milk. I feel like everything about this video just aged horribly. Bestie vibes only. Roll up to the courthouse and make y'all are
bad about it, and I was like, hey, like, let's just have fun, and you can do my makeup for my wedding and help me out. It's sad to think that I will never be able to watch my wedding video without seeing his face and thinking of him.
She's so evil. That's such an evil comment, right? Hold on, let me make sure my dog's in. Like, that's such an evil comment. Like, she was like, I'll never be able to watch my wedding video again because I'll have to see his face. Like, just focus on the fact it was your wedding. Also, what does her husband think in that situation where she's like, I'm never going to watch my wedding video because I can't see his face? It's like, I thought you enjoyed the day of us getting married.
About all the things I hoped our relationship would be. Like, I always envisioned that he would grow up at some point.
He was 19 at this stage.
Because he would be an adult.
Period.
And it is such.
Please like the stream and please subscribe, besties. We're 300 away from
really nice
149K.
To connect with through business that really understands the complexity.
Girl, speed this up. Not it's so boring. I'm going on my phone.
Being a creator. I think
I'm trying to see my tweet.
A text one time. I was like, I can't wait until all of this is over and we're on a yacht of our own, not on a brand trip. You know, like, I think that I'll know you for the rest of my life. I wrapped as much love as I could around.
Wait, hold on. See, whenever you get, this is not in relation to her. I just did this face and I saw, like, you see this? This is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is aging. Completely besides the point, but we're having a sleepover, so I don't give a fuck. Like, you see, whenever your face starts getting wrinkled, fine. Botox filler. Fill that bitch up. See you in your neck? I need to stop doing that. Why are we watching this again? Because we're trying to do the timeline up until her being sued and suing without a crystal ball bestie.
More from like a parental stance than like a best friend stance.
A bestie.
You know, my husband.
I wish she would say bestie.
He ran an agency.
Me when I run an agency.
Pictures, he knows the industry through and through. I don't talk about that end of my husband's career.
Me when I don't talk about that end.
Gifted.
Me when he's so gifted.
His view of how.
Me when he has a view.
Contracts.
Me when he has contracts. Wait, I have a contract I'm currently reading. Could I send? Do you think it would be rude for me to send it to Tati and be like, "Can your husband read over this?" Wait. Wonder if she's a business email. I might do that.
And I love his brilliant mind.
Me when I love his brilliant mind.
Roland Perkins, who was one of the original founders of CAA, he has
the CIA.
And sold them.
Did she just say that her husband's part of the CIA? Wow, that's fun.
He is so insanely intelligent.
Me when he's intelligent.
Help, he'd be like, "Dad, what should I do?" And he'd come over and he'd be like, "I don't like my manager. Will you manage me?" And
me when I don't like my manager. Can you manage me?
Anymore, but your family, how can I help you? My husband would spend hours on the phone looking over contracts, getting him in a better
Would he look
position.
over mine?
So we helped him get into Style Hall back when basically no one wanted to work with him because of his Ebola scandal, and everyone was really afraid that he was very toxic. But once again, you know, we had his back. They got a boutique management around him.
Me when I have his back. I need to stop.
Taught him how to monetize his videos. He was making $90 a video, and
was her video this boring?
He was making $2,500 immediately from a.
She's literally complaining about being a good friend. Let's skip into like the sucking cock and balls
so that's just
part.
Like a small sample of some of the things
small sample.
Done for
we're like 15 minutes in.
Another thing I have an issue with is James Charles never even apologized to my James. If this was just about Halo,
I thought James was her James.
Like, you know that this is our business. Apologize to him too, but that's not what this is about.
I want an apology too. I don't know why. I just want one. I want to feel included.
I absolutely loved James Charles. My husband loved James Charles.
Saying loved instead of love is so mean.
Anytime he needed life advice, business advice, you know,
this video looks like a green screen, right?
I've promoted him. I've supported him. I've put him in so many videos. Every time that I hold up.
Oh my god, she has like this god complex about her in this video. Are we 17 minutes? 17 minutes of like of what? Fucking hell, Jesus.
For James, because I wanted him to make it and make enough money to feel like he had the resources to do what he really wanted to do with the created videos that he always.
Oh Jesus Christ! Fucking.
And that's why at the Halo launch I got so emotional. If it is creating content that we are all emulating right now, James Charles, you are changing everything. I love you so much. I was from the pit of my gut.
She's
so proud. So proud. In Gabriel's video, something
I'm gonna sit up as if I'm sitting with her.
Really offensive was the insinuation that my relationship with James Charles was transactional, and that I would be crazy to think that I had an exclusive with him when it came to my vitamins. And for someone that I helped when no one would, asking for absolutely nothing in return, never asking for a payback, never asking for a dime. Any of the deals that were structured, if anyone ever offered a kickback, we'd say, no, put it in James's pocket. Help James. Help him. You know, anytime I had an opportunity to help him make money, I would. If I could give him advice, I did. If he needed a safe landing, I was here. I mean, even to the point of putting myself at risk, business-wise, you know, I had him here not too long ago. Like, this was when a lot of scandal was happening in the community, and he came over to my house. It was really, really late at night. And he was super upset. And he's like, I can't sleep. I feel so upset. I don't know what to do. I'm so stressed out. Oh my God, what do I do? And it had to do with his morphine deal because the percentage they were offering him was not great, to be honest. And at the time, I personally felt that he deserved more. And this is like purely coming from a business perspective.
Oh my
because
God.
at the time, they
She's
had dropped
so
Laura and
boring.
Manny and things were falling apart, and there was a separate issue with the
I'm on the
and
shelf.
that whole thing to the public.
Hold on. Yeah, it was fun.
It didn't really look great. So James was kind of stressed out about that. He hadn't signed his contract, so I didn't feel like I was interfering with anything, giving him advice. He was worried about things, and I wanted to, of course, wrap him up and like just make him feel good. And I negotiated another deal on the side for him that would have given him $1 million the following week with a guarantee and with a higher percentage. Now, in business, what this does is it gives you leverage so that you can go over to your
1
other
million
deal
for
you haven't
what?
signed yet,
For what?
and
No
you
wonder
have
she
a backup
pissed.
plan. So maybe you want deal A really, really badly, but you're nervous to ask for more or nervous to ask for
1
things to
million
be on
for
your terms.
what?
You're terrified that if you do,
Oh my god,
you'll
she's still
lose
talking
deal
about
A
like how
that
much
you
of a
really
god
want.
she is. Shut the fuck
But
up.
this dude had a
Let's skip.
stronger presence when going in and
Let's
negotiating.
skip.
And he went and talked to Linda, and
Who the fuck's
he
Linda?
I've never been on his
Fuck you,
Instagram.
Linda.
He said that I
Who the
cannot
fuck's Linda?
run
I just said
here
fuck you. I don't mean it.
at my dining room table.
Oh, here we
That
go.
was
Sucking
the
cock and
watch
balls.
party.
Watch party. Oh my god, I'll try
Zach
now.
Shell, I have not asked him for a penny. I've never been on his Instagram.
Oh my god.
We had a mini falling out.
She's like, I've never asked him to be on his Instagram. Girl, this started over you being pissed that you're not on his Instagram. Girl. Not this. Who's Linda? Linda at Morphe? Who the fuck's that? Okay. Okay. Like, okay. I don't know who the fuck Linda is still. Linda don't know who I am. Unless Linda's someone who's really nice. Then I'm sorry, Linda. And I fuck with you. Do we fuck with Linda? Yes or no? Do we? She owns Morphe. Would she sponsor my channel? Oh shit, maybe Morphe will sponsor me in the future. I love Morphe. And I love Linda. I fuck with Linda. I do. Linda is my bestie. Someone said Linda. Me when Linda. So fucking annoying. Please like a stream if you haven't. I haven't reminded you of that in like 30 seconds. And please subscribe. We're getting close to 149. My hair's pissing me off. I hate my long hair. I did not just click out of it. Please be. Which one of these chocolate brands? Y'all, let's answer the ad. Which one of these chocolate brands would you consider buying from? Galaxy, Cadbury, Lindt, or none of the above? Which one are we choosing? We have 9 seconds. Hello? Everyone's saying none. Oh, I can't even... What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Why am I watching an ad? Why the fuck is James Charles here?
It's going to be unedited, but this is the longest video that I've ever uploaded, and I forgot to say one thing while filming that I just need to quickly.
Is this part of the Buy Sister video?
I'm sorry, please don't hit me. But the Sisters Apparel Black Friday sale officially started.
Surely he wouldn't promote
It'll be going on
Buy
all day
and Buy.
until Black Friday on sisters-apparel.com.
Oh, this is a James Charles video. I don't know why. I was very confused. Dime Beat. Jeez, was she doing a documentary? Oh my god, that was Shane Johnson. Thank you, girl.
James is here to.
Oh my fucking god. Beep 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 beep.
Tell you go and get some help.
Gosh, fuck. Is this video really what cancel him? Because this is so boring.
No. How entitled do you have
Jesus, okay.
him on
How
it?
entitled? We don't like capital letters. We don't like titles over here. We don't like labels. Fuck labels. Fuck titles.
He cried, he apologized.
Fuck Linda.
I have
Sorry.
so much empathy for people, and I really want to see people grow and step into themselves. And
She'd be a
I'm the
great
person
manager.
To ask, like, well, what made you feel that you needed to do X, Y, Z? Like, what happened to you, or like, why do you feel like you need
What is
to
she
do
talking
that?
about?
I'm not
Me when I'm
perfect.
entitled.
I have a desire to do better all of the time, and I have a
Girl.
desire to grow and step into myself.
Stop
more
it.
and more
Stop this
and more, and
madness.
this life means
Can she
so
just say
much
sucking
to
cock
me,
and
and I
balls
know
so we
that
can
it's
move on to
not
her
just
crying
this.
video? Her crying
So
video
my
is a lot more
actions
fun.
and my integrity
Allegedly.
mean so
Respectfully.
much. I need to know my truths.
She just said her integrity is really important to her, but then she came out in her Break My Silence video and was like, my integrity is so important to me that Shane Dawson manipulated me into doing the video.
And we all know where we're messing up. We all know where we're bending things to be in our favor. And that being said, I can't be the person to point and write people off very quickly. Like, it takes a lot for me to.
That's literally what she's doing here.
Not be associated with someone.
And
so I've always had a really forgiving heart.
Me when I have a very forgiving heart.
I know to get here.
Me when I know how to get here.
Myself.
Me when I have forgiveness.
Stuff out. You know, I had mentioned to him that, you know, it did kind of suck that he had never had me on his channel, and it's just really funny that we didn't end up collabing. She says
like I had to reach out to him and say, like, why was I never on his channel? Didn't she literally? Did she or did she not? 30 seconds ago, say I never wanted to be on his channel.
Until it was in his favor. So he was popping off online about exposing the beauty community and doing a docu-series, and I was like, no. How entitled?
By the way, can we give James Charles credit for coming up with the series that Shane and Jeffrey made? Like, James Charles came up with the concept to make a series on the beauty world and making a palette, and Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star got him cancelled so that they could make it instead.
Do you have to think that you have it rough? You are a 19-year-old millionaire.
Me when I'm a 19-year-old millionaire who gets it rough. Who gets it rough?
Stress out about how unfair your job is. Like, that's just so ridiculous to me. So after hours and hours and
She's
hours
so
and
mean.
hours and hours and hours of talk, he arrived at the decision to
ours.
not do it. I was like, it's gonna be like the downfall of your career. Don't do it.
She's like, that's gonna be the downfall of your career. Please don't do it, because I want to be the downfall of your career. Girl, not this. And then she supported Shane and Jeffrey doing it. She's saying here that James doesn't get it rough. It seems like no one's getting it rough. I want to get it rough. Sorry. It's been a long lockdown.
Community, because you're part of the community. Like, do you think you're better than everyone? Because you're not. I think something that I'm really, really big on is respect.
Me one respect.
It was really hard to see the way he was treating Marlena from Makeup Geek. Like, I did not like that. I also don't think that it's cool to publicly shame a woman who paved the way. Get off your high horse and have some respect. You don't have any for the people who are in this industry longer than you, and that's the sad fact.
But didn't he learn that from you, Tati?
Doing this video is because all of us are somehow forgetting that his audience is made up of 12 to 14-year-olds, like, dominantly, and he is role modeling to them.
Me on my high horse.
His behavior online is what they are seeing.
Wait, what's her argument?
As how they should behave.
What's her argument?
To be successful and adored by the masses. Everything's over-sexualized, and
here's when it gets good.
The huge underlayer to this all that I finally have had enough. The last phone conversation that James Charles and I had, he said something.
I do agree with her that his content is weirdly sexual, but I disagree that his audience is 12-year-olds. If I had to guess James Charles's demographic, I would say 16 to 25-year-olds. I would not say 12-year-olds, but I think she just said that to help her image. I don't fucking know.
Things telling me about a situation that happened in Seattle at my birthday, and it literally made me want to vomit. Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow
lying here.
You're the victim. You know, it's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality.
Isn't it? Okay. Unpopular opinion. My opinion only. This video comes off as very homophobic. My opinion. She is perpetrating the narrative of the gay man being the predator. And that is such a commonly used narrative against gay men that they're predators, and you know, like that was one of the main things that was like used against them. Thea, thank you so much. And so she came out with this lie that he was like trying to like get straight people to like sleep with him and manipulating them. That's the perpetrated image and narrative against gay men. And so her saying this as a straight woman is, in my opinion, extremely homophobic. And like, who gives her the right to like say this story was true? Who gives her the right to come out and be like, here is this man's story? Like, to her like millions of people audience, it seems like extremely yeah. Y'all, please like the stream and please subscribe.
Especially when they are still, emerging into adulthood
She's
and
so
don't quite
weird.
have everything figured
She's so
out.
weird.
You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions.
Isn't that what she did with this video?
You're threatening to embarrass them, and you're
That's what
doing
she
that
did.
to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what?
Keep in mind, TMI, but James Charles was a virgin at the time of her filming this video. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Nice. Okay. Play.
Not okay. That behavior is not okay. Whether you're a woman, a man, gay, straight, bi, whatever sexual.
She was like rapping there, right?
That is your personal call. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior is not okay. Whether you're a woman, a man, gay, straight, bi, whatever sexual orientation you are.
Period. Sing it, queen.
Call, and it is not someone else's to take. It's not someone else's to play with.
It's not someone else's to talk about, Tati. Is she seeing the irony? Like, was she so caught up in it that she didn't see the irony? Oh, Lord.
Is to mess with, and how dare you laugh about it and make meme after meme and retweet and this and that and I love straight boys and make it a joke, because this behavior is not normal.
This all stemmed from something that's not true.
Someone's sexuality is not an escape room. This is shit that will follow them.
What is she talking about? Like, what is she talking about, dog? Holy shit. Like, my God. Fucking hell. Meme after meme.
For the rest of their lives. And you need someone to tell you to stop it. And that's exactly what I did in your kitchen in front of Gabriel Zamora. So I'm really shocked, Gabriel, that you really don't care about this at all and what is happening. You were totally complicit with the situation.
It's like a school head of teacher or like a principal talking to you, right? Like, I feel like that when I watch any Tati video. Like, I feel like a teacher is like talking to me.
The video that you made, all right? I'm pissed. I literally, eye to eye, had enough respect for you and love for you and care for you to tell you to go and get some help. I told you that this was not good and that you could have your, and I, you guys.
Me when I have dinner.
Loved meeting his parents.
Me when I love his parents.
That James even then was saying to his dad that every man is a little bit gay and that there's no such thing as a straight man. And, his dad's like, you're wrong, James, you're wrong. If someone who is very masculine and has...
Yeah, she's implying having a consensual experience with another man will change a straight man forever. She's making a lot of allegations here.
Again, it's just like, it's not yours to take. So talking about that at the dinner table with his parents was kind of weird. Him talking explicitly about sex and things that he would like to do. And I was just like...
In my opinion, homophobic. That statement she just said was literally full stop. And then she starts talking about the fact that, and then he was talking about sex and things that he would want to do during sex. Like, just like him talking about wanting to have sex. Is there an issue with him having sex, Tati, because it would be with another man? Like, Tati, I'm gonna say the G word, gay. Another gay man. Like,
I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like,
it's coming.
I'm used to this around, everyone else, but not his parents. Like, I thought around his parents that he would not behave this way. Like, it was just like, no big deal. Like, sucking dick and cock. Like, I was like, oh my god. Time and place. And you did it at my birthday dinner. And I made excuses for you then. You were talking in
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. She's coming after James, so things Jeffrey did. Thank you for your donation. That was by It's Taylor. Thank you so much, Taylor. Sucking cock and balls.
Pale about things you wanted to do to the waiter. And when I said, James, he's straight, your response was, doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity.
Not Tati, like, not knowing this waiter and the guy. And listen, you see in this, like, argument, like, so James' video came out and it was that the like waiter wanted to give his number or something like that, right? And so Tati, like, is like, James, you can't talk to other men because they're straight. Like, without her asking, isn't that her assuming? Like, isn't that her assuming someone's sexuality the same way she's implying that James assumes people's sexuality?
So freaking gross. And you said that in front of my family, in front of my childhood friends. I had to call every one of them up the next morning and apologize on your behalf because it was so uncomfortable. And I've continued to do that. But it's just all kind of stacking up right now like this. When James Charles's parents left my home, Christy, you grabbed my hand and you said, thank you for looking out for my boys.
She was mean for this.
For them. And I have. And like, I'm handing that back to you.
She was she was very, like, that was a very, like, there was no need for her in this video to be like Chris, like, whatever her fucking mother's name is. How old was James at the time? Peach, she was 19 years old. Hi, Bessie. Like, her being like, you held my hand and said, thank you for looking out for my son. And she's like, I'm handing that back to you. Like, it's so rude to say in, like, a public video.
I need to not be on Instagram liking comments and sharing with people that you're disappointed that I'm upset. You need to be not on Instagram. You need to be here in LA because your voice.
But didn't this stem from Tati being upset that someone wasn't pushing her on Instagram? Time and place.
Need you. I do also want to tell you guys.
Not her speaking about James like she knows how to parent James better than James's own mother.
Add insult to injury. The Sugar Bear hair thing, that was a blatant lie. Like, come on. You went to Coachella, somehow had a security issue, and magically Sugar Bear Hair is there with a contract in hand to save the day.
Pretty much how it works. That's like how it works.
All of your friends.
This is a sleepover.
No company would ever go out of their way to have an extra, handful of
That's literally what they do.
That cost
me when my vitamins flop.
A piece, like, just in case. There's value.
Like, that's
there,
literally what they do.
Exchange. Like, Gabriel's correct about that. Brands know what they're doing. And
which is why they have contracts so that they can get people last minute.
Me to believe that this was orchestrated beforehand, but he had an emotional conflict.
You know what's going to be really ironic? Watching the Breaking My Silence video right after this one.
Because of me and promises he made to me behind the scenes. So he had to come up with a very clever story and didn't tell me. Right.
Remember he came, like, me when I'm bitter. Remember he came out then with the receipts and it, like, proper ended her thing. It's a vitamin. It's literally a gummy bear. It was a gummy bear. A gummy bear. A gummy bear.
Back
hi, Feel Addiction. Oh my god, hi.
The little bit was posted on their launch day. That part felt super, super shady to me. And it was so quickly.
Me when someone doesn't promote my hair vitamins.
I back into, I've had the most stressful week of my life with boys. I have so much anxiety. And it's like, dude, like, oh my god.
Like, this is a 19-year-old. Like, you see if, like, I'm trying to like put him into perspective. That's like me being friends with like a YouTuber that could be as old as my mother. Oh, I'm just not. I'm not seeing how ironic me saying that is. That's like me now being friends with. That's like me now being friends with like a YouTuber that is like old enough to be my mother, and her like coming on and like using my like teenage tantrums against me. You know what I mean? Like being like, all you cared about was boys. Tati, I'm sure whenever you were like a teenager, all you cared about was boys. Like, it seems so like, okay, queen. Okay.
You saw me during my launch. You know what happened. You know about the coordinated event that happened. You were with me. You know
Me when
what it
vitamins.
to bring everything to life, the risk involved in going into a category that no one wants to get into because it's so hard and challenging.
Me when it's so hard and challenging.
It's not a palette. It's not something that people buy multiples of. People are not going to buy a hair vitamin from over here and one from over here because that would be too much for your system to handle. So when
me when too much for my system.
with my number one
me when my sister.
It's embarrassing to me. Is it going to crush my business? No. But it's embarrassing. And
me when it's embarrassing. Is there anything else to this video? Can we move on? Why is this video so long?
To me, made up a story. You knew this would be embarrassing for me. No.
Oh my god, she's still talking about the same thing. Recap? Honestly, I don't know. I don't like 31 minutes and I don't know. I apologize. I do not know.
And I do this and you do that because there's value there. So when you think about the millions that he has on Instagram.
Oh my god, she's still talking about Instagram. Girl, you said you don't care about Instagram. Do we care or do we not care about Instagram? Skip.
For someone to jam a pill in their mouth and smoke.
She's talking about the fucking gummy bears again. Skip.
At all. Like, at all. I feel like I've said my piece.
Fuck, I hope so. It's so dramatic. This is a really good thing for a video. Look at her just like filling the silence so that she can have us watching for longer.
I don't know what's going to happen next.
I can tell you if you want. We're going to watch you a year later crying on a video about it. The dog's being very cute.
Be honest, you know, I'm scared.
Heads up, you should be. I would love to go back and I would love to, you know, the way she's like, I'm so scared.
I don't know what's going to happen next.
I'm going to get up and tell her what's going to happen next. Your video is going to go viral. People are going to believe you. You're going to gain a lot of subscribers. Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star are going to come out and show their support to you. Your video is going to get mainstream. And then James Charles is going to come out on a video crying, which is going to further help your case. However, then he's going to post a video exposing you. Then you're going to be forced to delete this video. And your career will literally be in shambles. And then a year later, you're going to do a video crying. You'll look very bronzed. And you'll probably title it Silence, breaking my silence, something along those lines. And you'll basically say that you didn't mean to do this video because you were manipulated into doing this video. And then you'll get sued. And then you'll sue someone else. Okay. Just wanted to catch her up. She said she wanted to know what was going to happen.
To be honest, you know.
I thought that was nice of me to tell her. Oh, she's not taking it well.
But if I didn't make this video and I didn't say things publicly, I think that I would be feeling worse.
Girl, you're going to be feeling... I don't think that's going to be you feeling worse. Fuck.
You don't get to the success that James Charles
So
has
boring.
without knowing how to work someone. And I don't want to be worked. I don't want
Me when I don't want to be worked.
to be manipulated.
Me when I don't want to be manipulated. But didn't she say she was manipulated into doing this video? Interesting.
And I tried
Me when I try.
everything that I could.
Everything I could.
But I don't matter to him right now. I'm
Me when I don't. I need to stop.
only a piece in his game, and everything's a game, and I'm tapping out.
This is my favorite part. Like right here, she like leaves in her like posing, right? Look, like what was she was just going like?
I don't matter to him right now. I'm only a piece in his game, and everything's a game,
Look.
and I'm tapping out.
Look. Wait, was she posing for the thumbnail? Wait. Yeah, she's looking down. I think she was trying to screenshot this moment for like the thumbnail. I don't know. She looks pretty there though.
It's just all feeling like really intense, and like
This video is 43 minutes long. Adam with peace and love, shut her up.
I wish you guys could like be inside of my head and understand like
I don't want to, girl. I don't want to. Thank you so much, Paige.
really, truly, like what YouTube means to me and why I need this, like why I need
Oh my god, that's so ironic because she like left YouTube then.
me and you, and why I need.
I love how she's like, me and you need this, but like 40 million people watch this video, and I'm sure like 2 million of them were subscribed to her. Ironic.
And why I need to do things the way that I do. I have forced myself.
Oh my god. Oh my god, sucking cock and balls.
And to like really, really try to do the right thing.
Doing what's right.
And I know I'm a role model, and that matters to me.
She's saying he has an ego, and she's calling herself like an influencer. Me at my peak, I'm a role model.
And that has grabbed.
Someone said me talking to myself.
I like that. And I want to make a difference. And let me also share that when I do reach the level of success that I hope to with Halo, I'm going to make a lot of positive changes. I have huge plans for what I want to do to give back. And I have a very huge why. Like, I know why I'm here. I know my mission. It is not
huge why, more like huge W after this video.
Not all about me. And that's why, you know, when people get close to me, I am very willing to help.
Oh my god, sucking cock
This
and
is all just kind of
balls.
blown up, and I never thought it would be like this way so fast. It just like things just happened really, really fast in sequence. I felt the pressure.
Me when pretending to be on Jimmy Fallon at 3 a.m.
This video. I could have just never talked to James again.
Would have been for the best,
an option
bestie.
I had in my mind because I just didn't want to give him anything to work with. Like you guys have to understand. Like I'm freaking afraid of him. Like he's 19.
She's so dramatic.
And I'm afraid of him. Like that's messed up.
Wait, he was 17?
I just didn't want to give him
Or
anything
19.
to work with. Like you guys have to understand, like I'm freaking afraid of him. Like he's 19,
19.
I'm afraid of him. Like that's messed up. I'm really sad to see things end this way, and I hope that things change. I really, really do.
Well, girl, things did change.
I didn't feel safe talking about any of this privately because I know that it would get.
That makes no sense. I wasn't wanted to talk about this privately, so I'm gonna talk about it publicly.
Twisted and used against me somehow, so I had to do it this way. I've seen too much happen behind closed doors.
Wait, someone said play the video she made a week after this. Guys, I'm gonna run upstairs to get my charger for my MacBook because it's gonna die, just so we can be on here for longer. I'm gonna just play. Girl, my dog is snoring. I'm gonna play this, then run up. I'll be right back. BRB.
Where things get twisted, manipulated, and I'm not going to let that happen to me. And if I fall apart because people don't like what I have to say or that I said it loud here on my channel, I guess that's on me. And this is my choice. Because I've always been a person that wanted to not let fear control me. That's been an issue of mine in the past. And I want for anybody out there that is letting fear and power and someone else telling you how to feel because there will be a consequence, don't let that fear eat you up. You are free to be who you want to be. You're free to speak up if something's not feeling
Girl,
okay.
is she giving a motivational
And-
speech after trying to ruin someone's life? Was she literally trying to fucking like you can do anything you want except for you, James Charles? Like, what was her aim in that? Can someone let me know? You know what I mean? Was that supposed to be like really motivational? Like, oh my god, you inspire me. Do you want to take down someone's life? Like, she's so... Girl, you're not the saint you think you are. You're not the fucking god you think you are. Maybe she is. I mean, she looks pretty. Oh god. Okay, can we just... Let's skip to the last fucking minute. Because apparently there's fucking 5 more minutes.
I'm cool with men in makeup. Love.
Why is that a point she has to, like, you know, make? I'm okay with men wearing makeup. Girl, we didn't say you weren't.
Men in makeup. But this is for the women. I'm in my 30s. I'm in a beauty industry. And I'm in front of the camera, not behind it. And that
What?
matters. And brands want to work with me. And I'm not 25. And that's progress, and that matters. So I'm here for so many reasons, and it is not just money. So you guys are first. I am you.
What?
I am here
What?
because of you, and that will always hold true. So I'm so sorry that this video had to be made. I'm gonna do what I can to get back to business as usual, and I'm gonna put my phone down as much as I can. I'm gonna put the noise down as much as I can and try to
Shut the
get
fuck
back
up.
to normal as soon as possible.
Let me find her other
with
video.
just regular content, and I ask you guys, please,
What was her other video called?
as I continue to post regular
Like,
content, trying makeup
what did
and
she?
escaping.
What was the other video called? Remember the one she made like the week after? It was like, I can't do this or something, or like moving on. I just want to move on. Girl, what was it called? No, it wasn't Breaking My Silence. No, it was like she posted. Fuck, what was it called? Why I Did It. It was called Why I Did It. Why I Did It, Tati. Oh my god, it's only 7 minutes. Perfect. Thank you, babe. Not this.
I'm not back.
Again, James, come get your
I
wife.
needed to hop on and answer some questions and at least do that for you while I take a time out. I'm not going to be filming again for a while. I have.
Wait, so can someone clarify? Did she make this video when she was getting backlash? Someone said her video or titles are always like movies. Wait, did she make this whenever she was getting backlash or before she got backlash? I'm confused. Let me know. Me when I did it. Stop it. Y'all are so fucking annoying. Let me remind everyone I'm live. Live. Did she... Please let me know. Oh, I've already tweeted that. Someone let me know. Before? So she... Okay. It was probably just getting out of hand. Oh my god, someone said her videos are so boring that it put the pups to bed. No, because they're actually all sleeping. Everything you say is always... Thank you, Cass. Taking a time out because she almost ruined someone's life. She got the money and she was like, I'm done. Girl, no. So yeah, this video is only 7 minutes, period. And then we can get to the new one. And then we're gonna...
Stuff I might put up because...
Not the Jeffree Star Cosmetics still in the background.
Escape and like, you know, a good place to play with makeup and fun stuff like that.
Me when I'm playing with
I still want
makeup.
my channel to be that, but right now,
Please subscribe if you haven't.
You know,
And please like the
I
stream.
just take a time out, and all of this has been.
Wait, do y'all know that time out is like a chocolate bar over here? So I always go, oh, no, I need to take a time out. I agree with you, Tati. I need a time out sometimes too.
way bigger than I think anyone could have ever imagined. And when you think of the number of subscribers that I have and like big videos that I've had in the past talking about controversial
She's like, and I
issues.
made so much money.
Never in a million years would I think that this situation would reach what it did. And
Me when I didn't think it would
I've
reach what
just
it
been
did.
at home.
Time might taste like
reflecting on all of this,
wafer
and
chocolate.
Really, when I made that video, I thought that I would be the one that would take the hit. You know, I thought I was going against.
She's like, I thought I'd be the one that would take the hit.
And millions of subscribers with my separate part of the internet, you know, my 5 million, because like this is how crazy this has gotten. Would
Remember she gained a bunch of subscribers and lost them all?
Going against someone with a lot more
I just googled
power.
it. Yeah, they're really good.
You guys, that I do really want the hate to stop. I want the
She's
picking sides.
the modern Mother Teresa.
the
She wants the hate to stop.
Memes and the language.
She wants the
and
memes
all
to
of
stop.
that. I really hope on both sides it can stop. That's not why I made the video. And
Why did you make the video, Queen?
I wanted to share with you guys why I did. This was really a wake-up call, and it was me trying to reach someone who I found completely unreachable. And I had been trying to deliver the same message so many times.
Someone said me when I want the hate to stop.
And I think a lot of you guys
Girl, is you
understand
good?
that. And the things that are being zeroed in on with whether it's just about me and my business and a betrayal.
Oh my God, not her talking about the business
just
again.
The allegation of the guy in Seattle.
She got up to 10 million, then lost it. How many subscribers does she have now?
It's about a lot. And it's about a lot that I didn't even talk about.
Me when it's about a lot that I didn't talk about.
Who reaches across all platforms 30 million people that are children, dominantly children, and who is losing the ability to get honest more and more each day.
Wait, so she's still attacking him?
To reach and say, hey, like I don't have
9
a
mil.
contract with you.
Period.
I'm not your manager. I don't earn from you. I'm not taking anything from you. I am your friend, and I've watched you from, you know, your infancy here on YouTube to what it's become. And
I'm so
I care about you, and
confused.
I think that you're in a lot of trouble.
Hi bestie. I have all your
Zero
notifications on, but
respect.
never get your live stream
That was
notifications.
all-
So weird and annoying.
all
Love you.
on
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Instagram.
Thank you.
And that showed me that really there was never going to be any getting through face to face.
Her lip gloss is really nice in this video.
And this was just a last ditch effort for me to be really loud and vocal and to wake up someone that I really love and still do.
She said she didn't love him anymore though in that video.
Serious mistakes. And I sat and I was like weighing pros and cons of like, okay, well, like he's doing this, like
Do
no
we
one's
think
gonna
she did it
stop
pros and
him.
cons?
No one's gonna get through to him. Like this is
The
like
hair.
gonna end badly. And then I will have to sit for the rest of my life and feel like I never said anything. So and
I think she wished she
it's
hoped she
been
didn't say
touched on
anything.
for a long, long time. And the sequence of, you know, from my birthday to now, like that was the last like isolated event that
The
really
birthday
was
event was the sucking
like,
cock and balls,
it's
y'all.
time to grow up. Like you're not
Sucking cock
you're
and balls.
gonna be 20 very soon. Like you're not a child and you're behaving as an adult, you know, with your own home and your career. Like you need to step into being an adult.
Wait, I thought this video was like
So I did
her on his side. I have a green
want you
tea
guys
for
to
those
know
asking.
I don't hate James Charles. I don't want you guys hating on him. I can't even go online right now. It's painful to watch someone that you have cared about be dragged. And
But it was
to
because of
know
her.
that this all started because of me. And
A dead queen.
I don't think anyone deserves that. I just don't. I
Me
think
when no
people
one deserves
deserve
that.
a wake-up call, and I think people need to be called out for their actions,
Hey.
and I think someone's got to do it.
Let me show you
And
Molly.
I hope that this inspires conversation for
Oh.
more parents to talk to their kids because
Look at the
we're losing
camera.
that.
Look.
Like we're out of
Awesome.
touch with
Yeah.
what they are watching
She's so heavy.
and what they are emulating, and that's a big button for me. And I think there's behavior there.
What is this video about?
But the story spun in so many different directions. with
Because of
words
you,
that I
girl.
never used. I was trying through YouTube to meet with James tonight. It is
Yeah, it is her trying to play both sides, I think.
And I wanted to meet in person in a safe space at one of the Google offices.
This is so weird. It got so bad for her that she wanted to meet with James, but only in like a moderated section with like Google employees. Girl, I thought he was your bestie.
I still feel like I need distance from I feel like I need distance from the relationship.
so
and
weird.
I don't think it will be repaired, but I want to get
When she posted this, she posted this like a week after her video. Oh my god, not people zooming in. Wait, what's happening?
I wanted the opportunity
Not her posing.
to face to tell him that I don't hate him. I love him.
Girl, you said you loved him, like you don't
I
anymore.
don't think he'll get that for a really, really long time, and I don't think anyone will.
Ooh.
And
here's the thing, right? I fully believe her whenever she's saying that, like, not me drawing scenes from this life. Thank you so much, Rui. Judy Lee, oh my god, you're always in the streams. You're on the one earlier. Hi, bestie. How late am I? You're an hour and 20 minutes late. But we love you, Judy. Here's my thing, right? I do believe her. We only have a minute left of this one. I believe her whenever she said that, like, she didn't plan for this to go as big and that she was, you know, being fed information or whatever. It doesn't make it good, but, like, it just, like, was so unnecessary. Can we all just remind ourselves this is about gummy bears, like, happened because of gummy bear? Yeah, I agree with you, Lex. And, like, on that topic as well. Oh, wait, are you good? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear whenever you try to pet a chihuahua? He was looking really cute, and he growled at me. Y'all, chihuahuas are the worst breed of dogs. They're my family's favorite. Chihuahuas, like, y'all know the awa awa on TikTok, on, like, where you go to, like, pet the chihuahua and it, like, growls at you? Literally, that's what happens. But hi, I appreciate you, even though you don't appreciate me. So, anyway, me when I growl, stop. Okay, so I'm not gonna say Tati Westbrook is like the victim in this situation. Well, I mean, see, this is where, like, especially when I watch her Break My Silence video, I 100% side with her. I don't agree with her James video at all, and there's very, very, very questionable moments in it. And, like, in this one, you could start to see it crack. You know what I mean? You could start to see her, like, realize the impact of it. And I think near the end of, or like when she was filming this video, people were starting to side with James. Bye, Lauren. People were starting to side with James a bit. So I think she knew that. And so keep in mind, James and Shane were congratulating her the entire time of the Bye Sister video. And then whenever she started getting backlash, they dropped her. And what was the other thing? Like, you know, they were involved in that process allegedly. But at the same time, no matter who started it or who was involved, it was nearly the complete takedown of a 19-year-old. So there's many different.
I don't want you to feel bad for me. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. This is not about me. Like, this whole thing is not about me. It's something else. It's something bigger. And
Did she do the zoom-ins, or was that someone else? Why is she editing like Emma Chamberlain? Big old snowball effect, yes.
I don't need Team Tati. I don't need any of that. But from multiple conversations of things that I've heard,
Like, it.
from things that have been shared with me from my
Said me when it's not about me.
and things that have been happening, like,
Here's my thing as well. Like, which YouTuber? PewDiePie made a video about Tati, and it was a very against Tati video. And he was like, she chooses, like, when she's crying to come on and film. And he doesn't agree with that. And he was like, she could literally stop filming and then come back when she's not crying. And I was like, interesting.
respect, honesty, and
He said that about the Break My Silence
behaving
video.
in a way that I just do not agree with. And I think that
Okay, and then that's the end of that. I believe her comeback will be saying, I told you so regarding Shane. I mean, if she did it now, she'd be able to. I mean, if she, like, waits, I don't know. Wait, where's Legendary Bear? I'm trying to find him. I want to bring him back. Manipulation. Okay, so now that we know that, okay, so our final segments are the Break My Silence, then the lawsuits, honey. The lawsuits. So here we have the Breaking My Silence video. Again.
a lot.
Jesus. Holy fuck, that is so loud. A lot. So likes and comments disabled in this, and dislikes disabled too. Oh no, I think I woke my mom up. No. gonna kill me. Okay, here we go. It's been a long time coming.
Been a long
Time coming.
for me to share with you some very, very important things.
She looked
And
good in this video.
I am going to be reading from what is approved by my legal team, so I am, once I start getting into what I need to share with you guys today.
What do we think about this approach that she did? Like, she basically came on and was like, I'm only going to be reading what my team have approved. It made the video seem like a lot less sincere, and like people related to it a lot less. A lot. I don't know. I think her being like, I'm going to approve my legal, it like, I think it removes the like the audience a little bit, and it's like official, and it's like a script. Yeah. Feels a bit weird.
With you, I won't be deviating, and it's at the advice of my legal counsel. So
Can we talk about how she like color matched this entire video? Tan skin, and like the background matches her tan, and she's like filming in like a sauna or something. My favorite thing was whenever she sold this house, because she like sold this house right after, I'm pretty sure, and people were like going through, you know, like the pictures of like whenever you go to buy a house online, and they were like, oh my god, there's the Break My Silence video. Was that this? I think so.
there's so much going on YouTube and in the world.
This was
and
during Shane
I
and Jeffrey
just-
cancellation in summer.
First off, I do want to request something.
But before that,
Before that, I just want to tell you that I
missed you guys.
a lot.
A lot. I
and
love
I'm
that her
sorry
shirt
you
says
haven't
peace.
seen me in a while.
I love it.
And I'm hoping that this video clears up a lot of the reasons why I felt I could not be online over the past couple of months.
Genuine question. I wonder if she has extensions in, because her hair looks very nice, and it would almost persuade me to want to buy Halo Beauty, because it looks like it's doing a very great job. Right? Anyways.
I've missed making videos and I've missed you so much. But I do want to ask anyone watching this.
Here's the thing as well, she was one of the most respected beauty gurus.
Higher power.
Halo hair extensions.
You know, all higher power, all God is love and the root of love. And I am a woman of faith, and I've been
Oh,
praying
me too.
every
I
day
pray to Kylie Minogue every day.
through this event, scandal, whatever you want to
This
name
was a
it.
year later too.
And I just ask that you
Ask that I what?
press pause for a moment and
Press pause.
even just
What night? I pressed pause. What am I supposed to do? She just told me to like press pause, and like that was it. Okay. What are we supposed to do now? She didn't tell me to unpause. Fuck. Wait. Best advice she ever gave. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, what are we supposed to do now? Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna be a bad boy and unpause.
for 10 seconds, just
Pause for 10 seconds, for fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we can go back.
cover this in prayer because there is so much healing that
No, she's telling us to fucking pray.
needs to take place. There was a lot of injustice and there's a lot of truth that needs to come forward, but it is not going to be easy and it's very painful. And I don't.
Why do always her
wish harm
videos
or
look like
hate
green
on
screens?
anyone, and I just want to make
Hi,
that very,
bestie.
very clear. I'm an imperfect person and I do my best to be caring, kind, and loving, and I screw up and I make bad choices.
Okay.
And I think that we all right now, we go online and it's really easy to make terrible choices, even with how you cast a vote on your what your opinion is of someone's, news story, or whatever's going on in the world.
Girl, don't relate this back to
Just
us.
anything
Focus
you
on
see in
you.
the media right now, be mindful. We're made to feel like we have to follow the herd, and there are so many AI bots and accounts that aren't even real that influence your opinion on whatever narrative is out there, and it is just left me feeling really
What in the AI bots? I'm so confused. Someone's like conspiracy queen. I'm so confused.
heartbroken. If enough people have,
Is she implying James is a robot?
It feels like
Blame
the
it on
grass
those
is
darn
turning
Christian
high really
robots.
quickly, and I've witnessed that, and I feel like I've experienced that with my own scandal. But
With
it's
robots?
even worse, like stepping back.
Not Tati
And
with the
picture not being,
deflection.
like, so close up to it and actually stepping back, and with all of the sadness going on in the world, you see how quickly the tides turn. And I just want to inspire you.
That was
guys.
cool what she did with her hands, right? I don't know how to. I don't know how to do it.
Or just empower you actually to look further into yourself and your own opinions.
Girl,
And
you are
don't follow
not
the herd.
empowering me.
Follow your heart, really. Because I thought I was following mine, but I was listening to the wrong people. So if you can take anything from this, it's listen to your heart first, and always.
You know what? I believe her, but she's losing me with
bend on
this.
that. I feel like sometimes we're afraid to be ourselves in this world. Like, our freedom of speech is expanded in areas and limited in others, because the second that someone jumps and disagrees, it feels like so many jump with that, and you feel voiceless and afraid to speak up. And I think that's a scary part of the world right now, that some of the good is suppressed and voiceless. And I'm not here for that, and I want to speak as much of my truth as I legally am permitted to do. And so I'm going to share.
Oh my god, she could have literally just said, I'm going to speak my truth. She didn't have to say, I'm going to speak as much of my truth as I can legally. Like, what was the point in saying that?
And I love you all so much, and I'm grateful for anyone that has
Love you
come
too.
here to hear my experience.
We've came here, the
COVID-19.
besties have.
So, talking publicly about a wound in my heart.
Is she scrolling on an iPad Pro? If so, that's literally what we do on my videos too. Tati, my truth is that robots and Jesus did the seals.
That I don't think will ever fully heal is not something I ever wanted to do. I avoided it, even though I felt the heaviness of
Girl, this
so
is
much
literally like me doing
disappointment.
creative writing, like
Until
reading my
today, I
essay
made
in
no
school.
comment, and I have made every effort to move through this with dignity. The reality is, every day I struggle quietly trying to rebuild my now poisoned reputation.
It's true.
The heartbreak that was born from the scandal still lingers, and I feel it won't ever have the opportunity to completely heal until I uncover the
Self-aware.
truth from all parties involved and their motivation of it all. For over a year now, every time the scandal is revisited, either in the mainstream media
It's us.
or through social platforms,
I'm going to type out this transcript and make it one
I
out
become the
inspirational.
number one target of relentless hate while remaining voiceless. I've lost over a year of my life terrified of social media and terrified of speaking.
See, I believe her here. I believe her.
Used, coerced, and manipulated me into uploading my video in May of
Someone said, literally me trying to reach the word limit on my final paper. You're bad for
last
that.
year. As a result, the damage to my health.
Do you think there's actually no script here and she's actually playing like Candy Crush or something? She's like,
Relationships, reputation, business, and general well-being have been enormous. The platform that I love, this platform that saved my life and that changed my life, has become toxic. And what it needs now more than ever are peacemakers.
toxic.
We need to find our way back to the beginning through forgiveness and leading with love. We need to rebuild a safe place to escape again.
It's really weird because she's like talking, okay, Tati, I'm like on your side, and I genuinely mean that, but like I'm losing you whenever you're like, we all need to look within ourselves to heal from this and grow as people. Girl, you started it. Like, the video started it. Oh, fucking hell.
Our world seems to be falling apart all around us, so the last thing you need me to do is fuel more hate by releasing my receipts and voice memos. But I know many of you are needing some answers, as well as a long overdue
But she's not
apology
she's
for the
not gonna
way that
fix her
I read.
reputation until she does that, though, right?
Also, by the way, these are my words. I did write this, and this is from my heart.
Okay,
but
here's my
I am
thing, right? You see at that moment right there, whenever she's like, she almost like drops the act and she goes like, like, where was that woman, in this video? Because she comes across as so relatable in this one moment whenever she like breaks character, and it's like, why are you breaking character in a way of trying to fix your reputation? And it's like, look.
Also, by the way, these are my words.
Right.
I did write this, and this is from my heart, but I am being careful here, and I think you guys understand why. Back in December 2019, after Shane and Jeffrey's series ended, James Charles came to my LA home, and we compared DMs, texts, and stories about what had happened behind the scenes.
This was so
We
shady.
apologized to each other, forgave each other,
Not you being tired of
and
holding an
agreed
iPad.
to wait patiently until it was safe for me to share my story. Since that night, James Charles has repeatedly said that he wanted to be beside me for this video. But I felt it was important that I do it alone. Because he deserves my first apology. And I am really sorry, James. And I've said that privately, but I want you to hear it publicly. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not our apology to take.
To provide some context, it's important for you to know that I love James Charles. He has a special place in my heart. And that never changed, even when I was hurt. I promised my dad I wasn't gonna cry. I've been trying to feel. I've been trying to feel
Not her taking the bracelets off. Here's the thing, right?
strong enough to do this video.
Like, I can be on her side so hard whenever she's being like properly like authentic, or at least when I feel like she's being authentic in this video, and like stuff like that, like, oh, I don't want to cry because my dad or whatever. However, it's just like, it's like she's making this video, right? And like looking back on it now with like everything that's happened with like Shane and Jeffrey, whatever, her being like, my reputation is tarnished. And then I'm being like, and the world needs to know the truth. And then being like, I'm not going to tell you the truth because my legal team are telling me not to. It's like, I like her saying that like her and James Charles compared DMs, and like Shane and Jeffrey were equally talking shit about each other. And so they were able to come to the conclusion that it was them too. Like, I get it, but like, it's hard to like fix your reputation if you're not willing to fix it, like go all the way to fix it. And like making the disconnect between your audience and legal, I feel like I'm watching like a court document or something, you know what I mean? She loves to switch it up on us.
Yeah, because I want to feel strong.
Queen of
I don't
Strong.
feel like I'm able to talk about any of this.
We're 200 besties away from 149,000, so if you're not subscribed, please do.
Forgive my emotions.
It's a good Mariah
really
Carey song,
difficult
Emotions.
stuff. I was always more of a mentor than a friend to James Charles. I was someone he could lean on if he needed advice. He came into my life after he had sent me a tweet in 2016, and I met him in person for the first time at a Generation Beauty event in New York.
Okay.
Not long after that, his CoverGirl deal was made public, and he was off to the races.
That's a Lana Del Rey
I
song.
was a proud friend, and I wanted nothing but good things.
Oh, I love Lana Del Rey. I love Lana Del Rey. Like her music. As a person, let's not. But like her music. And I'm off to the races. This is how to disappear. Happiness is a butterfly. Gonna catch you like lightning. I'm so crazy. Sorry.
A few months later, he was a guest at my wedding,
Okay.
where he did my makeup
Pretty
for
cute.
my wedding day.
Sorry.
It's still my favorite memory of us, as it was a gift getting to know him before all of the success.
Wait, but she told us that she hated the wedding, like because of James. Girl, I'm confused. Do we like or hate James? What is going on? I don't know. Like, I'm sorry that she was manipulated, but she has to right her wrongs instead of giving a corporate autobiography on why she's sad. Stop.
James Charles has made his fair share of mistakes and has been in scandals. We all have, but I always believed in him,
Girl, what about yours?
as he had a rare ability to improve himself through any situation. In the past, if I was upset, it never lasted long. He is gifted with turning pain into strength, and I've always
Period.
admired that.
Period.
However, prior to the scandal last May,
What
I
was the
started
scandal?
growing frustrated with what I perceived as a progressing sense of entitlement. And I felt that he was making some detrimental choices that could jeopardize his career and safety. None of my concerns became overwhelming until after I met Shane Dawson. When I made my video, I expressed my opinions about James Charles's behavior. I expressed how much a specific decision he made that I perceived as betrayal hurt me.
Halo
I
Beauty,
was
Gummy
very
Bears.
worried and heartbroken, but I did not lie in that video. I never called James Charles a predator, and I never said that James Charles was a danger to society. My video was not made with any malice.
It was Jeffrey who said he was a
I did
danger.
not publicly air any of the horrific accusations that were being made behind the scenes. While I was definitely upset that he had accepted a sponsorship from the biggest rival to my brand, Halo Beauty,
Not the
I
Gummy
did
Bears.
not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. James Charles's Sugar Bear Hair sponsorship and all of the drama that had kicked up afterwards, that was just my breaking point.
Yo. No, fuck. I believe her and that she was told information. Like, I believe she's telling the truth throughout this entire video. I 100% do. And we're now seeing this with, like, Trisha coming forward against Shane literally proves her point. Like, it literally proves her point. I believe her. Just a weird approach she made with the video.
Yes, I'm a grown woman. I'm smart. I can usually spot deceit and manipulation a mile away, but my guard was down from being heartbroken, and I allowed myself to be worked by Shane, Jeffrey, and others.
Ooh, who's others?
After my video went up,
Who's
I was never
others?
served a lawsuit or any cease and desist letters.
That didn't age well because
I
she's
don't-
in lawsuits now. Not with that, but like, you know what I mean? Are we supposed to guess what she says?
I did my video at the request of YouTube because YouTube said it was a bad look for their platform.
It was weird that she didn't take her
James,
video
I
down
am
until
so sorry
YouTube
that
told
I
her
allowed
to.
myself to be
She was fine
poisoned
making the
and
money.
weaponized against you.
Right?
I'm sorry that I bought into any of their lies. Believing those lies and
Whoa.
allowing myself to be gaslit into making that video is one of the biggest regrets of my life.
Oof.
I should have tried harder to reach you over those concerns in person. And I'm sorry for
Are you
giving
gonna
up.
eat in front of us? Not this. Not this, Miss Girl.
The information they were giving me was terrifying. I
Terrifying.
thought your career and freedom were in jeopardy. I was trying to get you to put your phone down and seek help because I was told there were a lot of victims that were going to come forward to destroy you.
I believe her here. I believe her.
I was foolish for believing them. I was scared. I thought if I called you out, You would put your phone down and stop the detrimental behavior I was being made to believe was true.
Well, that's not what happened, Miss Girl. It's
James,
not what
I
happened.
apologize for uploading that video. I should have known better than to fall for their lies and manipulation.
Oof.
But in the end, I failed.
Oof.
And instead, I allowed Shane and
So
Jeffrey to put
shady.
a wedge between our friendship.
Shane and Jeffrey, root of evil.
Jeffree Star first contacted me early in his YouTube career wanting to meet.
Have we not heard this,
But it
girl?
wasn't until 2017
She told us
we
this like
started
so many
speaking.
times.
I knew that Jeffrey had a lot of
Oh.
drama in his past, but when he came to me, he presented himself as someone who had changed and was trying to be better. I saw his pain and I felt that I could be a positive influence. As time went on, I learned that being friends with Jeffree Star was like being friends with a lion. Yes, he may have been dangerous, but he was always really kind to me. From time to time, I would see improvements, which were
She's like, with Jeffrey, the racism wasn't enough, but him not being my bestie was enough to set me over the edge.
followed by setbacks thereafter. But overall, I thought he was growing as a person.
Jeffrey?
And again, I thought I could be a good example for him.
You're behind me. What is she? Did she? Wait, when did she start crying?
I even tried to get him involved with my favorite charity. Diverting from script, P.S. I am going to be speaking on my real life more freely, I hope, in the future and the things that
She hasn't spoken up since this, so I don't think
are
so.
important. I have participated
I honestly think
in
if she
this
came back and made a video
charity
now, she'd be fine.
years on end now, and I love their work, and I really,
Tati, give us another
I had it
video.
in my head that if I could pull
Like, honestly,
Jeffrey somehow into
Wait.
like being a role model or feeling like a role model,
I believe
that
her
could be
here.
really empowering to him. And when you empower someone to feel good about feeling good, it will help them change. And if you just
Ugh.
tear someone down,
Didn't age well.
no change. So I did try to get him involved with my favorite charities.
What do we think this room smells like? Like, what do we think the room that she's in smells like at the time of filming that video? I feel like it smells of like overwhelming vanilla. You know, like vanilla candles and like vanilla like diffusers. I feel like the room like stinks of vanilla. I think it has to. Like, yeah, but said fish, vanilla, rich white woman, sandalwood, coconuts, essential oils. Yeah, I think vanilla. Vanilla or like, or maybe lavender. Not you'll saying fish.
Spirit Awakening Foundation, which helps at-risk kids.
Wait, she was trying to get
without
Jeffrey involved with
themselves
charity and he
into
didn't
trouble
want
and
it.
Trying to change their
Wait, I'm
lives
confused.
for the better.
Confused.
My intentions with Jeffrey were good, but I was a fool for thinking that I could ever help him become a better person. Which brings me back to another long overdue apology. Jackie Ina. Jackie, the moment that Jeffrey went off on you, the day before my first video collab with him went live, I should have run for the hills. I was naive. I was excited about the video. I got it twisted that you had provoked Jeffrey because you were angry that I had filmed with someone who had a history of being labeled by others as a racist. Jackie, I'm sorry that I did not do the right thing and walk away from him then. I should have not been blind to the reasons behind.
Here's my thing. Why in this video does she have to apologize to people directly while reading the script? Couldn't she be like, okay, apologize. Okay, I'm apologizing for this. And like look at the camera and say it? Because if I was Jackie right now, like she's apologizing to her iPad. Like, girl, memorize and then be like, I don't know, it seems makes the video seem so
Of his racism. I shouldn't have defended him, and I regret any of the pain that I may have caused you.
Like, she's, you know what I mean? It's very disingenuous.
And for the record, loud and clear,
off
I've
script.
always liked you, and
Oh.
I've always
See?
enjoyed you.
Sincere.
Every interaction that
Looking
we've
at the
had face to
camera.
face.
She didn't want to
And
spend time
I let you
editing
down.
me.
And I'm so genuinely sorry for that. In 2018, I saw from the sidelines what happened in Dramageddon 1 with Manny, Laura, Gabriel, and Nikita.
Dramageddon 1. Okay.
That should have been to me some big red flag of what happens when Jeffrey is unhappy with someone.
Oof.
But for
Oof.
some twisted sense of civic duty, I thought it was my responsibility to stay in Jeffrey's life and try to help him become a better person. When Shane Dawson's first series with Jeffrey happened, from all outside appearances, it looked like Jeffrey was actually changing for the better. He was accepting responsibility for things.
That was like everyone's opinion.
Past, and he was pledging to be a better person. I believed him again.
She's her nails painted white and they look good.
Jeffrey, it's important to note that we did not actually spend much time together.
Okay.
I was invited a few times to go to his home, but I usually declined.
Oof.
On the 2 occasions that I did go to his home, I did not stay long because I don't smoke marijuana and I just don't like to be around it.
Okay.
Likewise, he came to my home on a few occasions and he also did not stay long. So the vast majority of our relationship was primarily by FaceTime, telephone, or texts. Sometimes weeks or months would go by without hearing anything from him, but I always heard from him when he was involved in drama or when he had a new launch about to happen. Though I recognized this pattern, any suspicion that I had of being used was clouded by the hope that he actually cared for me and that I was a positive influence in his life.
See, I really do believe her. I really do believe her. I really do believe her.
I usually would take his snarky statements about others with a grain of salt. One
Red
thing
flag,
that he
bro.
did that did concern me a lot was how he would frequently comment about how much dirt he held on other brand owners and members of our YouTube community.
Which we're now aware is true.
That he actually held blackmail material on many people and was capable of destroying the entire community. This worried me about him.
Jeffrey, like, being able to destroy other people in the beauty community is really ironic considering he struggles to get 900,000 views nowadays.
And I stayed and I tried my best to be a positive influence.
Girl, it's not worth it.
My opinion, he's gonna go off, guys, and I don't think anyone, I don't think he will hold back, and I think we need to be prepared.
Okay, we're aware that Jeffrey didn't go off. Jeffrey did the doing what's right video. Jeffrey went silent. Shane went off. Shane did the Instagram live and did his taking accountability video. No, that was before. Jeffrey did the doing what's right video, and then he was like, people want me to be this villain or whatever. And so here now she's like, me when I go off, I hate that we started this. So now I think she says like, we need to be willing to like listen to or forgive anyone who comes forward, I think is what she says. Right? Can someone, well, listen now, but I just want to make sure I'm like predictive because I like predicting things. And everyone was like, is she talking about Trisha? I think so. She says it.
To understand that we need to forgive the people that he is holding hostage with veiled threats of exposure. We need to be prepared to forgive them. Otherwise, this won't stop. So prepare to not cancel everyone and give them a chance. It's not right. It is not right to try to trap people.
I believe her.
Into saying things that they wouldn't otherwise say. It's not right.
Like, we've been trolling her crying, but I believe her crying here.
I was blind. I was so blind.
Me when I was blind.
And I don't want any part of it anymore. None.
People always quote that part when she's like, none.
Back in 2019, Jeffrey started talking a lot more crap about James Charles than usual.
Oof. Oof.
It seemed that doing so had become his biggest obsession. It started with him telling me right before filming our collab together for James Charles's channel that James Charles actually didn't want me there, that he had wanted Nikki tutorials instead.
Oof. Which is really bad considering this is all happening to Trisha and I, yeah. So if you think about it, Jeffrey, Tati, and James did a video on James's channel, and so Jeffrey allegedly told her that James didn't want her to be there, and then she had to film the video. That's so awkward.
But said he'd have my back. Things further escalated at my birthday. Every time James Charles's back was turned, Jeffrey would tell
the
me
birthday.
that James Charles was out of control.
Sucking cock and balls.
He even texted and called me the following morning to apologize for James Charles's behavior at my birthday dinner.
Wait.
And how embarrassed he was for me.
I'm so confused. Tati is telling us here that Jeffrey called her that Jeffrey called her the day after her birthday dinner and apologized for James's behavior, but in her by sister video, she said that she called everyone to apologize for his behavior. Wait. I'm confused. Hi, Space Bunny. So, who? Not those.
I initially dismissed it as jealousy because James Charles's career was on a rocket ship.
I've never watched these videos back to back,
As
so.
the weeks went by, every time I saw or spoke with Jeffrey, it seemed to me that James was all he wanted to talk about.
Oof.
I even met with Jeffrey in his Killer Merch offices in March to discuss Jeffrey developing and managing my merch. And as we were touring his warehouse that was filled with sisters apparel, it seemed that all he could do was speak poorly of James Charles.
Ugh. And that was his business partner,
Over
too.
the next few weeks, Jeffrey began talking to me about how Shane Dawson was a big fan of mine and wanted to meet me.
Oh,
And
God.
how I should be involved in their docuseries.
Well, she was. They
Eventually,
used her for the
Shane
drama.
reached out to me by text and started DMing me on Instagram. Shane said I was the queen of makeup reviews on YouTube, that I was his favorite beauty channel. He wanted me to teach him all about makeup. I didn't know much about Shane Dawson. I knew that he was viewed as the king of YouTube.
Oof.
He had done amazing series with Bunny, and I hadn't watched much of anything else other than Jake Paul series and of course the series with Jeffrey. In all honesty, I was looking forward to meeting Shane. I had actually hoped he would want to help me tell my personal story one day about all the pain.
Oh, okay, here's my thing, right? So, like, it seems to me that Tati went into this. Do I think that she wrote the script or the lawyer? I think it was a bit of both. It's like, it's quite sad that she went into her, like, friendship with Shane, like, thinking that Shane would want to do a series about her life. You know what I mean? Damn. Well, kind of sucks.
In my life that led me to wanting to start my own YouTube channel back in 2010. I wish I had researched him better. I wish I had watched his old videos. I wish I had educated myself and I was aware of his earlier content. All I knew at the time was that Shane Dawson was the most adored documentary filmmaker on YouTube.
Documentary
So I invited him
filmmaker?
over to my home to play with makeup and to get to know him. Shane came over one afternoon in April and I opened up and shared things that I've only shared with my closest of friends.
Ugh.
I shared that I had been the victim of sexual assault. I spoke about my faith and told him how deeply I feel for others. He shared with me that he was an empath and that he could feel all of my pain.
Oh my god. Did y'all catch that? She opened up about, like, really, big events in her life, and Shane responds by saying, "I'm an empath. I feel your pain." So weird.
Pledged his unending friendship and loyalty to me forever in this life and in the next one. He told me that God had called me to be a beacon of light for the world, so that it could be a better place.
It seems to me
He
that
also
Shane
said-
knew that she was like very religious and then just played into that and was like, you're here as a fucking token of light. What does that even mean?
Jeffrey had wanted me to have a small role in their docu-series. But the entire series was quickly changing because there was something horrible happening in our community with James Charles.
I don't understand
He
as
said
well.
that James Charles was a monster with me.
Jesus, Trisha's now saying this as well, so thank you so much, Hillary. Thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you, Hillary. Like, Tati said that James came to her with the series idea about the makeup world, and she told James that his ego was too big. And then whenever Shane wanted to make Anna, hi, I love you, Anna. And then whenever Shane wanted to make it, she wanted to be involved in it. Right.
Victims. Yes, I knew that Shane was friends with Jeffrey and that they were working together, but I thought to myself, why would Shane Dawson, the king of truth on YouTube,
King of Truth.
be turning against James Charles unless these things he was saying were true? Why would Shane sit in my home and spend so many hours telling me these horrific allegations if they were not true?
Hours of stuff
Shane
about
said
James.
that James Charles was a monster and that James Charles was hurting minors. Shane said he was planning to interview victims for the docu-series. He told me that something needed to be done to stop him from hurting more people. Over the course of the next few weeks, he and Jeffrey fed me so much information that I felt sick. Almost every day, there was more information and new allegations. Eventually, I started believing what they were saying because they said they had evidence. By the time the drama around
What?
James Charles's promotion
What?
of Sugar Bear Hair reached its peak, I was beyond gaslit.
Jesus Christ.
Shane,
So Shane was telling, this is the thing we're seeing with Shane and Jeffrey. They tell people that they have things on other people that they're completely guilty of. Because you message drama channels, yeah.
Dawson didn't just know about my
Hi, Carlo.
My Sister video. He offered to help edit it.
Oof.
He even offered to design the thumbnail
Oof.
and help title it.
Jesus Christ.
I declined his offer, but his gestures supported and reinforced for me that he was telling the truth. Why else would he jeopardize his career? So
Well,
surely Jeffrey was telling the truth.
Definitely jeopardized it.
Keep in mind that up until this point, I didn't even know I was making a video. So how is it that so many editorial outlets knew that something was coming before I had even made a decision to film? I struggled with the decision to film my video for days. The night before I did film, Jeffrey sent me what he claimed was an audio file from an alleged victim and told me to listen to the pain in their voice. The audio was clearly a small portion of a larger conversation. It wasn't enough for me to contact the authorities.
Thank you, Nicole.
It was enough to scare me. As a victim of abuse myself, I know how terrifying it is to think of facing public humiliation and legal proceedings. It wasn't my place to contact authorities. It was not my place to contact authorities or the alleged
It's upsetting.
victim. And I made no mention of it in my video. The night before posting my video by Sister,
Like, I believe her so
I
much here.
texted Shane sharing my concerns for James Charles, that he was out of the country on a high floor of a hotel and I was afraid for him hurting himself. Shane texted me back and said that I should not be nervous about the 50th floor, that James Charles was a narcissist and that he would never do that.
Oh my god, I just got chills. I just got chills. Amber, thank you so much. And Never Doubt the Power, thank you so much. Y'all, like, I literally just got goosebumps at that part that she came forward to Shane not wanting to post her Bye Sister video because James Charles was in Australia. From Mexico, hi. That chills because it's disgusting. Like, she just said to Shane Dawson, allegedly, that she didn't want to post the Bye Sister video because James was in Australia on the top floor of a hotel and she didn't want him to do anything to himself. And Shane said that he was a narcissist and he would never do anything and post the video. Wow, fuck.
The day the video went up, Shane requested to come over to my home and film and document what was happening. I declined. After a few days of Jeffrey fanning the flames on Twitter, no victims appeared as they had stated would happen.
Oof.
And no evidence came forward as they stated would happen. The last time I spoke with either Jeffrey or Shane on the phone was the night before Jeffrey's "Never Doing This Again" video.
That was when Jeffrey
Shortly
came out and
after the
said that he
relationship
shouldn't have got
dissolved
involved.
entirely. And I was so confused.
Damn.
I bought into the conspiracy theory that what happened was all a social experiment, and that maybe James Charles was even involved, and that there was going to be a big reveal in Shane's docu-series, and that I would be the fool who fell for it. Shane never reached out to check on me, and he never shared the trailer with me.
The trailer was showing her Bye Sister
The
video.
last time we spoke on the phone was before Jeffrey's apology video, and I asked him to not include the drama in the series.
Oh, and he went against it.
He only texted me after the trailer was live with an audio message telling me to not worry about it.
And this fits with Trisha telling us that Shane only texts on voice message. That Shane only messages in voice message so that he has no traces found. This is genuinely
The
fucked.
drama was only going to be one episode. For the next few months,
Do you think
I was
Shane will
tormented with subtweets
go back
and anyone
after all
knows
this
there was
thing's
a
going
huge drama
about his
around the
character?
corner.
I think he'll come back fine.
I felt that I was a liability to them and that I knew too much. So I put all of my text messages and other files on a hard drive.
Ooh.
I told a few people that I was afraid for my life and had given everything to my lawyers.
So she
I was
has
hoping
all the
that
texts
information would
saved.
leak, as I thought it might keep me safe. My mental and physical health suffered. My businesses suffered. It was all I could do to pull myself together for the launch of Tati Beauty.
Oh, she still launched something then?
That night helped me so much to everyone that came, because I felt like I didn't have community anymore. And I was too ashamed to even think about inviting anyone from my community. And I'm just so grateful to my subscribers that showed up for me.
It's like me whenever y'all show up on a live
And I
stream.
just hope that you're still
Sorry.
there.
Sorry. Wrong moment to say that. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Last fall, I became so afraid to stay in my LA home that I bulk filmed a lot of videos and I left town in October to get away from
Like, that's
it all.
how scary it was. That's
I was so upset that I continued to lose weight, couldn't sleep, and slowly I became a shell of my former self.
ugh.
I had intended on pursuing fertility treatments in 2019, but my mind and body were just too frail. My mind and body were just too frail to support a pregnancy.
That's
It
upsetting.
wasn't until the series ended in December when James Charles and I met
Like, it's really
that I
upsetting.
started to realize what had actually happened. Over the next few months, a few people have bravely come forward with more information, and the pieces of what we believe actually
Coming
happened
together.
are coming together. Make no mistake, this is far from over. I've
Oof.
been terrified for a very long time, so much so that I had to relocate again 2 months ago, and I have taken serious security precautions to ensure my safety. On the advice of my attorneys, I cannot share with all of you right now the evidence that we have accumulated of the events that have occurred.
We would like to see the
However,
evidence. We would like to see it.
There will soon come a day where we will be able to present this evidence,
Whoa.
and you will be able to see why it is we believe that Jeffrey and Shane are responsible for so much of the damage that has been caused.
I can tell you this. It's now my opinion that Jeffrey and Shane were both bitterly jealous of James Charles's success.
Ooh.
Jeffrey resented that so much of his business was centered around his biggest rival, and Shane did not like that James Charles wanted to make a documentary. Neither of them were happy with standing in his shadow on YouTube anymore. I believe James Charles was gaining more followers.
Now they're standing in his shadow
receiving
again.
More views and more press faster than anyone in the history on the platform. And it's also my opinion that Jeffrey and Shane needed James marginalized and out of the way for their November launch of the Conspiracy Palette along with Shane's merch. I've also recently been informed that Jeffrey is allegedly a co-owner of Morphe. Before the scandal occurred.
Oof. Spook Hazard. Okay, is anyone else slightly concerned that Queen Jenna might have gotten caught up in this clusterfuck at some point in her friendship? I mean, it's possible. What do you think? I think it was very smart for Jenna, as much as it was very upsetting to leave at the time she did. And I just think there's I think the way she presented her video made her stand out. But in this particular situation of Tati, Shane, I don't think Jenna has any relevance, because I think this is solely between the three of them and James, I think.
I'd also been told that James Charles was about to develop an entire cosmetics line with the owners of Morphe. This entire situation opens up a Pandora's box of speculation.
Oof.
But
It
I'm
sure
just not
does.
sure anyone can.
Adam, you've been feeling this. I just came on. Thank you so much, Alana. That's very kind of you.
Everyone involved.
And Shane was inspired by Jenna's video, yes.
Multiple times as I refused to play along or engage with the drama over the next several months. A year later, it is now my opinion that James Charles was not their only intended target. I believe that there are many different people who have unclean hands in all of this.
Whoa.
And there was a coordinated plan to keep me quiet and push me out of the way for other business reasons. I do not think it's a coincidence that Morphe is about to launch their own brand of hair, skin, nail gummy vitamins.
Girl, not the
I do not
gummies.
think it was just Shane and Jeffrey that stood to benefit from my being silenced. This was just too big. I think there were many players, and I have every intention of getting to the truth. In early May, when Jeffrey went on a podcast and denied responsibility for his involvement and placed blame on me, it was both cowardly and defamatory.
Oof.
Last week, when Shane issued his statements about his involvement in all of this, I also perceived them as cowardly and defamatory. As for everyone else involved that did anything underhanded or defamatory over the last year, I am still well within the statute of limitations for bringing a civil action to seek recovery for my damages. Should I proceed with this course of action?
Get them, Karen.
My attorneys will be deposing all witnesses who have information about the truth of what happened here. So for everyone else whose hands are dirty, that have not yet come forward, be careful of your allegiance. You don't want to be on the wrong side of the truth.
Was she talking to without a crystal ball there? Does it make sense for her to talk to without a crystal ball? Or her talking about, because that's around the time without a crystal ball started to want to expose her.
I'm sorry I was unable to provide you with receipts that I'm sure you want.
We do.
I told you everything that I can right now. The remainder will be handled privately.
It's weird that she's been silent for a year now. Emily, hi. Hi, Emily.
Incredible people who watch my videos because they love makeup as much
Oh,
as I
it
do.
was about her. Okay.
I'm so sorry that this situation caused so much pain and frustration. And I truly miss you all. And I'm working really hard.
It's just so weird. She's been this is coming up to a year of this video. This fucking video.
To become strong again.
Me when I have to become strong again.
So that I can come back.
Emily, if you're watching this, I text you on WhatsApp. Emily speculation. I sent you a contract on
Really terrible job.
WhatsApp.
I'm not crying, Dad. I'm sorry.
I thought she said Adam. I'd really appreciate it if you could give me some advice because I'm fucked. Not I'm fucked. I'm not in anything. It's a really good deal, but I just don't know how to go about
I
it.
just want to get my life back. And I don't want to feel like this.
I do have to really side with
For
her.
what?
You know what I mean?
In the
Thank you, Emily.
description
I appreciate
below
it.
This video, you're gonna find a link where you can learn more about.
Okay, so now that we have those, so that is her 2 fucking videos, right? I mean, let's actually skip to the fucking end. Okay. Beep 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 beep.
I love you and I love
Jesus,
you
look at the
so
fucking
much.
sun. Look.
The sun's going down.
Oh my god. Besties.
I'm gonna go for now.
She really meant it. Like a year later, she really means it. Right. Jesus, girl. I'm a Libra. Look, she always ends these fucking videos by posing. Look at that. She ends this by
going down.
she ends it by fucking posing.
I'm gonna go for now.
Oh my god, she did an Adam. Thank you, Nicole. Look, she's posing. Queen.
Perfect time. The sun is setting.
Not the pups. Y'all good? Do you want to go into them? Queen? They seem to want you. She's like sitting on the chair. She said, "That's not for me, love."
Thank you for listening. And I hope
Thank you all for listening.
clears
Fucking hell.
up enough for you to feel like you can forgive me. Because that's really important.
Can y'all forgive her?
And
Y'all forgive her?
I'm still working
Bullshit.
on healing myself. I'm working through it. And just thank you.
Me one thank you.
Even if the road stops here,
What?
I've had more good than bad. And I'm really, really grateful for that.
So is that her saying that she like won't do more YouTube videos if the road stops here? Right? I think so.
I really promised to not cry during this video and I just could not do it. It's been a lot of pain. But I'm
I really do believe her in this, like
praying
fully.
to God to get me through it.
If James forgives her, isn't that what? Yeah, and that's what I said at the start of this, Emily. She was like, I apologize to James. And I was like, we can't accept or deny that. It's not to us.
Where earlier in my life I have to say I ran from God and blamed him. I'm doing it different this time. I hope there's a small part of
Why does she keep talking about Kylie Minogue? She keeps bringing up God.
this that can help you to feel like you don't have to hate people. It does not fix anything.
Looks like she's like a shadow of like a dildo right here. Can you see it? Like right there. Looks like.
Even people that you want to cancel, don't cancel them.
Look.
Don't hate them. Don't spread hate. Really actually do that. Don't spread hate.
Girl, you made a bi sister video. Oh.
You can turn away and give your time to
You can turn to
yourself
God.
and
You can
something
turn to
else.
Kylie
You
Minogue.
don't have to lift it. You don't have to participate.
She's calling y'all out.
It does nothing.
She's doing a thumbnail. She's
I'm
posing.
praying for this pain to be healed, and I just want you guys
Recap. We are 2 hours and 30 minutes in. I love you, but I'm not recapping.
to know that I love you
Oh my
so
god, Lily, thank you so much. That's so
I don't know when
kind.
you'll see me again.
That's so weird. She doesn't know when we'll see her again. Okay.
You'll see me again. Hopefully sooner than later. But thank you for hearing me out. And at some point I'll be back. And I hope that you will be back as well. All right.
It's very weird. Okay, let me put hold on.
Nikki tutorials and stuff.
While I talk about my last segment, which is Katie Joy without a crystal ball, or I'll say without a crystal ball so she doesn't say I'm talking about her real name. Let me actually okay, hold on. I'm trying to put like a video of her up on the screen behind so you know who I'm talking about. Because this is who Tati's suing right now. Let me go on. Okay. I'm just gonna put on mute so you know who I'm talking about. Not an ad. Katie Joy, I'm watching your ads. You're welcome. Okay. So this is who we're talking about. This is who Tati Westbrook is suing. Okay. Okay. Really summed up on this. Katie Joy Without a Crystal Ball is a drama channel who has a lot of videos on Tati. You know what? Fair. A lot of people make a lot of videos and a lot of people. A lot of videos on Jeffrey on this channel, a lot of videos on Shane on this channel, a lot of videos on Trisha on this channel. Now, you walk a line when it comes to defamation and what people can say is defamation. Tati is suing her for defamation. Now, people love throwing around this argument. She's a drama channel. People love being like, they say it about most drama channels. Adam McIntyre is defamatory. Spill Sesh is defamatory. Peter Mon is defamatory. Let me tell you something now. Drama channels, most of them are not defamatory. Most drama channels are like, here's something that's happening on social media. Let's talk about it. They're not looking into private records. They're not, they're not going that extra mile. So whenever people are like, oh my God, I hate this drama channel. They're so defamatory. Why aren't they sued yet? Because they're not defamatory. Like, are we... And so Sanders Kennedy is... Most drama channels are commentary. Yes. Emily. And people who say the drama channels are defamatory are people who do not understand defamation at all. My auntie is a lawyer. Emily, I talked to Emily. I'm very aware of what defamation is and crossing a line. And I make sure that my videos don't cross that. And I know that my peers do the same. So the argument in that is like, people are like, why is this woman getting sued? This woman is getting sued because this woman is not your typical drama channel. It's not, let's talk about public records. It's let's talk about private records. Let's talk about things that people don't know. The same way of Sanders Kennedy. Let me go the extra mile as a drama channel so that I have a news story to report on. So all we have to realize is that there are many public things you can talk about to make videos on. You don't need to go that extra mile to be private records and talk about that. So as an invasion of privacy and defamation and all these claims against her husband and all these claims against her business, Tati is coming after this woman. And so that's the difference to the twats who are like, oh my God, let's even put me into the equation. Adam McIntyre is defamatory. Y'all realize that my video is my videos are 12 minutes long and we literally just talk about something shady happening on social media and we're like, that's it. I'm going nowhere. Drama channels are going nowhere. They're not defamatory. Some cross that line. So that's why she's in what she's in. And so people made the argument, and this woman made the argument that whenever Tati filed the lawsuit against her, she was like, why are drama channels praising this? Why are drama channels celebrating this? Because if it happened to me, it could happen to you next. We're not the same. We are not the same. Think of the likes, even Prez Hilton never goes as far, in my opinion, as the people like this. And so, in my opinion, it comes across as that this person has a vendetta against Tati Westbrook, but not in a way of being like, I don't like this celebrity that I talk about on my channel. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't like Ryland Adams and we're going to talk about him. It's like free speech. Yes. It's like this person is evil. I am going to expose every evil thing because I don't want them to have a business. I don't want them to have, it's crossing the line. So there are so many claims and so many things and so now, normally when you get sued as well, you'll get cease and desist. Cease and desist, very loosely, hair my eye, from my knowledge, is someone reaching out and being like, hey, your statement is defamatory, or we can look at it in a defamatory way, or something along the lines of that. Delete it, or we will press charges. So normally when you would get a cease and desist, you'd be like, okay, and delete the thing. I know of one drama channel who got a cease and desist. Or cease and desist. Whatever. I don't fucking. Desist is dead. I know one drama channel. This is us talking between each other, like a group of maybe like 20 of us that I know. Only one of us has ever gotten a cease and desist. You know why? Because like none of our content is like inclined to getting one of them. So Katie Joy said that she got either 3 or 4 cease and desists by Tati Westbrook. And she was like, you know, like this is never going to go ahead. There's never going to be a case. And now there is. And so whenever Tati was getting sued by her business partner, Katie Joy was one of the like main people to like break that story. A big story that is very against Tati's reputation. So she got 4. So she got 4 like defamation, like delete this, cease and desist. And she said that she ignored them. People saying she got from Tati and she ignored them. So for Katie Joy then coming out and being like, if Tati's suing me, she can sue anyone. Over 18 months. Like Emily, without Emily, we've talked about Emily on my channel. Emily breaks like every week down the news and the updates on this case. And every single week I lose brain cells because it's like a losing battle that somehow Katie Joy thinks she's going to win. And her defense for wanting to win it is, I'm not causing her emotional distress. I'm not the reason she can't come back to work. Because look, Spill Sesh made a video on her. Or look, Kat Tambarge did an article. Or look, Trisha Paytas made a video. Or PewDiePie made a video. Yeah, let's please look at a Spill Sesh video. I love Spill Sesh. Spill Sesh videos are like pictures, videos on the screen and being like, this is happening. Here's my opinions. Kat Tambarge article gets approved by lawyers and she goes through. She goes a bit more in depth. Adam McIntyre videos. Here's what's happening on social media. My opinion. Who else did I say? Peter Mon or even Emily talking about it on streams. It's like, here's, information that we can get and let's comments that we can make, not going further, not trying to ruin. You can say that you believe that drama channels or journalists are ruining the lives of these people. No impact. Coming from a drama channel, literally, we have no impact. And you know what? It doesn't matter if we have an impact or not. Like, because we're just people with opinions on the internet and people can listen to it. We have no impact. So whenever someone thinks that they can and try ruin someone's brand and income or whatever, that's crossing a line. So the people that we talk about on drama channels are well aware that we're not ever going to affect their income. In fact, we help their income. Jeffrey's name. Oh, people are reminded of Jeffrey. And it's like, that's the drama channel's job, but it's their job as well. So, but what she's doing is completely different. So Tati is silent now because of the lawsuit for her and against her. And obviously remaining silent on multiple reasons, but one of them because, every week, it's a lot of work, coming up with, the stuff that you're going to put in the court proceeding, whatever the fuck it's called. And then the other side is like, so it's a lot of time consuming. This is Katie Joy, drama channel, who is getting sued by Tati Westbrook, which is the update with Tati Westbrook. And so the other one is Tati remaining silent right now. Tati can then be like, I've still had to stay off social media, which means that, she's affecting my income even more because, her being offline is, the more time she stays offline, the more money she loses. So if she's like, and I'm still having to stay offline. So if you were sent, okay, guys, if you are a drama channel and you were sent cease and desists for over 18 months and you ignored them all and then you're getting sued, surely you wouldn't be making YouTube videos every single day. Or maybe you would be like being a little bit more careful. Because making videos every day, I'm going to be honest, like if you make videos every day, okay, if you make multiple videos every day, it gets hard to vet every single thing you say because you're working and you're working and you're working and you can fuck up. Luckily, I don't think I've had many of them moments yet. I'm well aware that they will come just because of the quantity I'm putting out videos. And I know what happens to other people who do it. And if Sanders Kennedy was behind me, I'd be pointing to him too. You can get carried away. So you just need to be careful. And so she's now like, I'm going to win this or whatever against Tati Westbrook. And Tati Westbrook has one of like the best legal teams right now. And so it's like, if Tati Westbrook not only has one of the best legal teams in like the case against her, but the case against if there would ever be one with like Jeffrey and Shane. And so, bye Sheila. So it just, this is the reason that Tati is obviously very silent right now. But I don't understand her approach. And so like, if I was to go on her channel, she would be making videos every single day. Like, and even videos as such as like, that the titles are like, I'm sad, I've lost everything. And like, you click on it and they have nothing to do with drama, but she's still using it to like, and I get it, maybe like make money so that she can fight the legal battle or whatever. It's just, so that's the update with Tati now. So that's coming right off the breaking message. Is she still, oh my god, this is 30 minutes long. So the fact that like she's in so many lawsuits and so much messy bullshit in the meantime of, you know, dealing with the Shane and Jeffrey stuff, it's a lot for her. And honestly, I do think she should have posted a video within this time. I do think Tati should have posted a video, because what better time? Tati got attacked by Trisha Paytas. Trisha would be so for Tati speaking out now. And I think if Tati waits another couple months, people aren't going to care and they're not going to be on her side. So, bye, Lana. Tati. Why the fuck am I supposed to? Tati. So, she's still making videos. She's not posting. Or are you talking about? Okay. So, it has to be a lie to be defamatory. And it has to, and then, like, in a defamation, like, you have to prove that they meant it in a defamatory way or, like, as a way of affecting you. But with this person, it's a lot easier than just being like, you know, a drama channel saying something. And so whenever Sanders Kennedy was like threatened legally by Shane's team, Sanders was just like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go, or I'm gonna stop posting for a while. For Katie, girl, is you good? For Katie, she got them, and it was almost like she was like wild up to make more videos and whatever, and it was just so. I just there's so much with Tati, and it's like from the Bi Sister to the lawsuits now, it's messy, and it's not the best look at all for her brand, and I think there's a lot of reasons that are gonna like tarnish her coming back. I do think people would be there with open arms for her now. So I want to know final thoughts. Do you think Tati should post a video soon or wait until the lawsuits are done? And the lawsuits could be done in like years to come. So I want to know what your opinion is. As final thoughts for this sleepover, let me know. Because it is 5 a.m. for me, and I'm going to go take a bath because I have to meet up with my friend at like 5:30. Soon? People think soon. Sooner is better. Yeah, I agree. Like ASAP. I agree. I'm with y'all on that. I think she should post a video when the losses are done. Soon. I think she'll wait. She's becoming more irrelevant. I think Tati should wait. See, we're getting a bit of a mixed reaction here. Soon. Okay, I mean, a bit of both. Okay, anyway. Right now. Yeah, perfect. We can have something to watch. Guys, this was really fun. Both of my dogs are snoring right now. The pups are asleep. Glow said she should wait. So I'm gonna take a bath. No, I'm not sleeping. I'm gonna take a bath. I appreciate you being here. I really do. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to become a bestie. I really do. I had so much fun. We've been on here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I had a lot of fun, and this is our second live stream of the day, and we have like 4 videos up today. It was really fun talking to all of you. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your messages. Good night, Emily. There's another Emily and Sammy and Abigail and Natasha and Chloe. I see you all, and I really appreciate you all being here. Not this, still playing. Bye, sister. I think that's the best way to end this. Bye, sister.